Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Why are we doing this?
Well, we're doing this because do you remember the last time we had the live stream with Jet and myself?
Yeah, I was
We
cleaning up you.
Well, we can tell you guys out there.
You need to move a bit more in.
Yeah. What I just mentioned, and these guys were great, is since that time we sort of even talked, never from one instance, day or night, has the outdoor temperature here dropped below 25.
25, you're lucky down here.
Dropped below.
Yeah, it's not even drop below 30. Up
I mean, I think 25, 26. So day or night for 2 weeks, we've never ever dropped below 25.
Well, 24 I think was
okay, mate.
Yeah.
But that actually has a strange effect on you over a long period of time. That it kind of drains you of energy and wears you down.
Well, I think
I have AC at home and still it's 25 degrees inside.
we were talking all the time.
Oh yeah.
Hi Chris. Yeah, I'm back. Somewhat alive.
So that's why we're a bit drained.
Yeah. You start to really like your siestas. Yeah, siestas are totally underrated. I need a T-shirt with this.
Yeah. No, you get completely drained of energy, and if you take a 15-minute nap, you're good to go again, pretty much, or 20 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I can do 3 hours without a problem. But
yeah, that's not a siesta. That's
I like him.
That's a sleeping ground.
I mean, just to top that all, on Friday, which is something only happens here maybe once every 2 or 3 years in the summer, we had a thunderstorm.
Oh yeah.
And we only get maybe once every 3 years. So we had a thunderstorm on Saturday evening about 6 o'clock. It still didn't drop below 25.
No, it got humid like a sauna.
Like a sauna, but it still never dropped below 25.
Yeah, this was one of the strange days where you really don't have this wind. Normally it's always windy somehow. And
it was completely...
this was completely stuck.
Yeah.
Weather was broken.
Horrible weather.
Yeah. And you can tell when you look at where the mountains around there, and you look at the mountains. Normally they're clear. But
yeah, in Australia,
I was looking
I
was looking this morning, and I thought, okay, who stole the mountains? There are no mountains.
Yeah, the mountains
so
have
this is
gone.
all sand from the Sahara.
You can see more than 100 meters in front of you, pretty much, thanks to the sand. Yeah, in Australia you have the same type of weather, so you know exactly how we feel.
Yeah.
Look, 50 minutes napping, quick charge 3.0.
Yeah.
QC.
That's a good one. That's a
Tim
good
is from
one.
Australia.
Hey!
Australia, so here books part of the course. Yeah, we don't have this here, no. Yeah. Testings, ITT, who camera do you use for the large view? An ELP? The large view, the thing you're looking right now is a Brio. It's a Logitech Brio.
Need to import more beans to the island. What?
The hand camera is this thing, an ELP?
With a, that's a 5mm, 5mm 60mm adjustable manual focus.
And there's a 4 megapixel one.
It tells you underneath actually.
4 or 8.
Can you see? Tells you what the lens is.
I can try to hold this in the camera. We have a thing overhead, and
that's another Brio.
That's another Brio. That sometimes it works.
Yeah.
There we go. 6 to 60. Yeah.
Perfect. Nobody can.
6 to 60mm manual focus.
Yeah.
This
manual aperture.
Yeah. This is what the
Zoom.
shaky cam.
Yeah.
Thomas fragt, Wetter ist gut in Gran Canaria? Ja, ist es.
A little too good.
Ja, wenn ihr drüben in Deutschland friert, komm rüber auf die Insel.
Well, Kaluka says 27 in North Germany. We're talking minimum 27 at night, not maximum 27 at day.
Yeah, no.
This is more
max here is 40,
40,
45.
Yeah, and where you live, it's really hot.
Yeah, 45 degrees outside.
Up in the mountains.
Yeah, it's because the mountain heats up. You have heat from below and from the top as well from the sun.
Is it not because you're closer to the sun?
200 meters should not make that difference.
Don't stand closer to the sun. Anyway, shall we?
Yeah, you wanted to show the people something.
Let's do some electronics.
Let's do some electronics in the first experiment for today. So
overhead camera.
Overhead camera.
Okay, let's remove my Red Bull.
Let's move our phones here, so this looks like a. This is a good chance I forget it over there.
Okay.
This is the IFPN A9 Pro or Sugon A9 Pro. It says Sugon. If you see these on AliExpress and various places, it's the same thing, IFPN or Sugon.
Mm-hmm.
No, I have this on this camera.
Okay, well there's a sticker there. Sugon.
Oh, this sticker. Oh.
It has 3 different QR codes on it. What?
I don't know. So this takes 4 types of tip.
Mhm.
So it has C210,
Mhm.
which is a fairly fine one. C245, which is a bit chunkier.
Yeah.
C115, which is very fine. And C470, which I've never seen. I've ordered something, great big chunky things.
Really big ones.
Really big ones.
From a mass.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
yeah. But anyway, I reviewed this. So the reason it's here today, somebody said, I'm demonstrating this. When I take the handle, it takes about 2 seconds or so to go from standby to 300 degrees or 380 degrees. And somebody said, I can't believe it can actually do that. It must overshoot the temperature.
Yeah, and he's right. There's no way it can stop accurately, instantly.
Yeah.
But they're pretty good at calibrating these things with PID curves. So
Okay.
you can actually get it quite close. It bounces around about a degree or 2 on top of it, pretty much.
Well, we're going to try and see if we can demonstrate this. We've no idea if we can actually do this. But if we put a tip in,
a thermocouple, pretty much.
and we get a thermocouple on here, the temperature meter,
Yeah.
we should be able to see hopefully how much it overshoots and how long it takes to come back to 380, I think it's set at. And we have, so this is about €100 worth of solder station. And then the one behind, which is that one, so that came from my workbench, that's the one of the Yeehaw! Yeah.
Is it an American?
Yeah, the Yeehaw or Yahoo or whatever, Yeehaw 982. So this is a €50 soldering station, which takes basically the same tips, yeah? There, Yeehaw. So what I thought would be interesting, I hope you guys think it's interesting to see if the more expensive one has a better control of the overshoot than the cheap one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they use the same technology, which is a PID curve, with a NTC or a PTC measurement.
Okay, I can tell you that all the C245, all these type of JBC tips are PTCs.
PTCs, yeah.
So in theory, a PTC should heat up to
And stay there.
at a maximum temperature.
But the actual measurement is made with a NTC.
How? Oh, right. Well, questions. How accurate do you need it to be?
Good. That's a good question. It doesn't need to be that accurate.
That's my answer. Not very. Does it matter? My point of view, because somebody said, I mean, okay, this expensive soldering station has an option to calibrate the tip.
Okay.
And I had a long discussion with somebody in the chat on the video in the comments. And I'm saying, look, you know, as far as I'm concerned, it's either hot enough to melt the solder or it isn't.
Yeah.
If it's hot enough to melt the solder, I can do a job. If it isn't, I either A, apply some hot air to warm the job up and have a go again. B, use low melt solder or added leaded solder and better flux. Or C, get a chunkier tip.
Yeah.
Or D, turn it up. I mean,
Turn it up, yeah.
I don't actually care. All I want is if it's hot enough to do the job.
If it melts the solder.
If it melts the solder, it's good enough.
I'm absolutely with Londok. He says it's kind of what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be crazy accurate to a couple of degrees. That's meaningless. Absolutely with you, man. That's exactly what I was saying.
There is only one.
I found it pretty impressive when Rich takes out the soldering iron and it goes bloop, and it's there, but I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
And you know, my old soldering iron at home takes about 50 seconds to warm up because normally I know when I want to solder something, so I plug it in and then it sits on the desk for half an hour until I grab it.
Yeah, but you have a new one coming. I'm going to give you.
Yeah, I know. Rich wants to get rid of my old soldering iron. I don't know why. It's living with me for 30 years now. So, Christian, guten Abend. Hi everyone. Skippy, and can NTC thermistors get that hot? I thought it would be a K-type thermocouple.
Okay, it's a K-type thermocouple.
Yeah, it's probably a K-type thermocouple we're going to use.
It is.
And these can extrapolate the heat. They don't actually measure the real heat on the tip either. So.
Thomas, I'm with you. More important is regulating and touching big metal. Yeah. So the thermal mass it can overcome. Would be way more important for me than 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, I don't care.
Exactly.
But I'm the negative Nancy here today.
Yeah. No, I agree.
You're right.
I mean, to me, the soldering iron is a tool.
Yeah.
And what helps it to do the job is a powerful heater and a good thermal capacity. That's it.
That way.
Yeah, and you probably use this way more than me does. So you can switch to overhead, yeah.
I'm going to plug the power lead in. Okay. So we're going to figure out how we're actually going to do this.
That's a good question.
Yeah, just plug it in. I hold it.
Well, we'll switch it off here first.
Yeah, and then I just put the thing and switch it on.
No, you can't do that.
Oh, okay.
Because what will happen is, okay, let's plug it in.
Okay. It is plugged in.
Can we see? Yeah, look. Right.
This is okay from
Let's switch it on, yeah?
Yeah.
So we switch it on. And this is now just in standby.
Yeah.
It's doing nothing, okay? Just
You have to
dash down.
lift it up.
But as soon as you lift it up, it's going to go pretty damn fast to 300. Would you like to see how fast? Just try it first.
No, well, okay, we can do it without first.
Okay, so how fast is it?
That's pretty fast.
Well, okay.
353.
It's at 353, okay. Well, we can set the temperature to...
And it's actually at that temperature. I can see that it instantly melted the solder at the temperature.
Well, you've actually have buttons on here,
Oh.
now, so you can actually turn it up or down on here.
Okay, let's go.
Let's
down.
get to 360 or 350 or whatever.
Okay, so this is fun that you have the controls on the.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
This is one of the better features.
Okay, bam, see 360.
Yeah. Okay, so if I put it back,
And now it will take,
yeah, it takes a lot longer to cool down because of thermal mass and stuff.
because of thermal mass and stuff.
Okay, let's leave
How can we measure this?
You let it cool down. Yeah, I think,
lift it with it. Pretty
yeah,
much.
I don't know how fast the thing will react.
This is not fast enough. Or
Yeah, this would be probably.
it's pretty fast.
Let me try to get more closely in. So I need this camera, and I need the properties, and then I need configure video.
Do you have zoom there?
I have a bit of zoom here.
Digital
This
zoom.
works because the camera has enough thing.
Okay.
Enough resolution.
Yeah.
Give me a sec. I'll do this.
And we can see the numbers.
I can fix the focus here so we don't run away with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
A little prep before.
Oh, nice camera work, that
Oh, sometimes.
Okay.
Okay, try this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So put the thermocouple onto the, and now your arm's in the way of the, this is basically going wrong.
okay.
We need to put this on the other side.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do that.
And get the keyboard away. Yeah. Okay.
And now you've switched arms.
What is this? Which arm?
Why did you switch arms? Right, choose an arm.
Oh, yeah. I have had a 40-degree fever for a
Okay,
week.
so it says it's now at about 150 degrees.
Yeah,
What's
Okay.
this?
which I would say is accurate.
Okay.
You must
well,
use your tongue to test these temperatures. You know that, right?
no, you could use it. Yeah. I don't think you're going to be able to pick this up and keep that in contact with it.
I can.
I got-
Just give me a sec. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Pick it up.
Oop.
No.
Bam. Well, look, 200. That says you're at
Oh,
360, yeah. And that is actually cooler. It's taking longer to warm up.
Yeah, and it's still smoking, so it's not accurate in the display.
You guys sure that the thermocouple is not too slow to get?
I'm
on?
wondering, no, the thermocouple.
No.
Take the thermocouple off and see what happens.
Yeah, it instantly goes down.
Okay.
So it's
Well-
actually not at 360. Okay, so give me a sec. I'm going to try to take it on the solder part where there is solder. We'll transfer a little bit.
You got a thermal camera that can do these things, right?
You can, but I'm not sure how
No,
fast it will
not
react.
to that temperature.
You would probably have to record a video,
But it doesn't reach 300.
and
What? That's
oh no, it is.
that would be bad.
Okay, let's see. No, it's lower down there, like it should be. Okay.
It's 330.
So I can put a lot of pressure on this because I will burn the heck out of my finger. Oh, there we go.
340.
That's a bit
Yeah, so it is at 360. Okay, so it takes longer.
We had ceramic tweezers, remember?
Oh yeah, I can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Play
we
with
can
it.
use the self-holding, the
The
X,
ceramic tweezer.
yeah, the X over, so to hold this down to have a good thermal
contact.
connection. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Is this
with you.
magnetic?
Yes, it has a magnet inside the base, so it detects
Over
it.
there are magnets.
I don't think it's magnetic. I've
No.
noticed it.
The actual base has a magnet inside to detect.
Okay, what I've noticed is that you don't actually have to put it in the base if you just hold it.
Yeah. So it has a
Grab a magnet.
what do they
please.
call it? Hall effect.
Oh
sensor
wait!
inside.
Get this out of there. Get this out of there.
Okay. Yeah, it has a Hall effect sensor. it detects magnetic changes.
Get a magnet from there.
Yeah.
There are magnets.
They're probably
Which one? One of these little square ones?
Doesn't matter.
yeah. it will detect anything that's
Let's
magnetic.
kill this from here.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. This is not a magnetic switch.
Huh, it's not a Hall effect.
I want, you
I was
know,
wrong.
I wanted to trick the.
Yeah, but you had the tip there. Just put the tip. I heard it beep.
I heard
I
it.
had it beep as well.
Oh.
Let me find the tweezers, ceramic tweezers.
Maybe the different types of tips?
Okay, it's not two types, not two tips.
No. It's something to do with the current flow.
No, I have no idea from where I stole this one.
Yeah.
Can't we use? Get this out of there, please. How do I switch this one off?
It's on those. Yeah, okay.
Trick.
We have the other one here. So what Detlef did was take from the other solar station.
Yeah, this is from the other soldering station, so I stole the handle from the other soldering station. And this soldering station now thinks there's a holder in there, so now we can somehow mount the thermocouple to the
tip
to the thing.
I'm thinking you might have had
the tweezers.
back that way.
No, there are no tweezers over here. If I would have tweezers here, no, push comes to shove.
Just give me a normal tweezer. Oh wait.
Yeah. This is something that you can.
I have some.
You have some.
I have
Just some X tweezers. Would be
I have some ceramic tweezers.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
See?
that works.
See, we got ceramic tweezers. And this is the handle from the other station now.
So it thinks there's a
and now it thinks it's in there. So
Yeah, so
okay.
yeah.
Okay. So give me a sec.
So
Okay, let's put this down.
let me hold.
Yeah, the
You
tip-
hold the two things together, and maybe we get the tweezers off.
Okay. Here. Tweezer them together. Here.
You have them there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have them tweezed.
Okay.
Okay. We should see.
Can we get?
see
I have them tweezed.
Yeah.
we see the temperature. Okay.
Okay. So it displays a lot higher temperature than
Yeah,
it
the
actually is.
display is much faster.
Yeah. No. So it's not there yet, and it's going up. That means it's actually not accurate.
That's all.
Oh.
Oh wait.
Ouch.
No. Wait. It's
Why
not
are
going
they
up anymore. There we go.
So I haven't got. We still don't have. Can you put the handle back in there?
Yeah.
We're still not getting a good contact between the thermocouple and the.
Give us another try, guys. Yeah, careful.
How would you set the calibration on this one?
Apparently, you calibrate it by using a thermocouple.
Good.
You wait to set a temperature, you measure the temperature, and then you use the up and down to correct it, and then hit set.
Yeah, it usually.
A one press on set, it tells you in the manual how to do it.
And then it does a PID curve, probably.
And then
internally.
you. Okay.
Internally.
So first of all, we really need to get.
Greg, a bit sarcastic. Imagine a Chinese product not giving you the correct info.
Okay, we're down at
Okay.
205.
Yeah, let's try this again.
Go.
205 would be in 10 degrees of the thermocouple.
350. No, so it shows a fake value and then stays there.
And then this iron warms up much slower.
Yeah, but it's still fast.
It's still fast.
And the only reason you're not getting the exact temperature probably is because we're not getting full contact. But yeah, that's it stayed there.
That's why we use the
Okay.
ceramic tweezers.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my hand is cold, so
Yeah,
the
it's-
ceramic tweezers are not conducting heat.
No, ceramic tweezers do not conduct heat.
They have
I actually want a pair for various things. Yeah, so
I only use these.
yeah, so the temperature shown is
And
probably correct.
the temperature is about 30 degrees below.
Yeah,
yeah.
What normally set.
Okay, so you would have to do
The
so now you
calibration.
did the calibration. Well, let's try a different tip, because apparently the calibration, so if we switch it off again,
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Apparently the tip.
Tracking the soldering station.
then we
But
can
it
just
measures from the inside.
Yeah,
just
I
yeah.
like
Oh,
this.
that could be something. Yeah.
we can,
Oh, clever.
I've confused it now by pulling the tip out when it was switched on.
Okay, here's a chunky one.
Actually, you don't want to put a tip in while it's switched on, do you? Think I did this once, push the tip into an iron on my T12
And I
when
killed
it
one.
was switched on, and I could not let that thing go fast enough to stop it from burning my fingers, both of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By pushing a tip like that into a powered up iron,
Yeah, it
just by pushing instantly.
Yeah, you can't switch it on because the station thinks it's. Oh, We're still here.
Are you still here?
But we're still alive. Okay.
Yeah, okay. The monitor went blank.
Yeah.
So we have a different.
Josie said, but it measures from the inside. It probably does, but I
Yeah.
think it should tell you what the tip temperature is, even if measured from the inside.
But
you know?
that's a good feature than the calibration thing.
Yeah, it does have the calibration feature. So
Sorry that you can't really see what the guys are doing there.
Yeah.
do I have it?
No, not really. Okay, yeah, just press down hard.
Okay, so the temperature says 31.4.
Ready
Yeah.
to go?
Go.
Go.
Yeah, no, it shows 200 immediately, and it's not even close.
But this is really fast.
Yeah, no. Don't get me wrong. This
Yeah.
is fast, anyways. Mine takes about 50 seconds to get up there, so I agree. Give me that tip.
Okay, I'll give you that tip.
I'm just going to push down on the NTC.
Doesn't do much.
Doesn't
And
do
now,
much.
now you're having a...
Yeah, no, it's drawing out.
Yeah, now you're drawing...
Okay,
out, yeah.
it's there. 300.
See, 323, 320.
So it's about 30 degrees off.
Yeah, so you can calibrate it.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
I turned it off for you.
Right, so out of interest now, let's try the same on the cheap soldering station, the Yeehaw.
The yeehaw.
Okay.
And let's see if we get similar results, okay?
Okay.
We'll probably get the same result, even if it shows a temperature. It's not really. That
Yeah, obviously if it takes the same amount of time.
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me guys. Khalima in my throat.
Yeah. No, the sand in the air here is horrible.
Okay.
I actually tested my other soldering iron. I bought a USB one.
Yeah,
my
you
last
did.
video.
I saw the video.
Yeah, and it had the same
Wait,
issue.
wait,
It takes longer to heat up than it shows on the actual
Okay.
iron, but it's not that long.
Get this off the table first,
Okay, so
because we're
this is
handling
hot.
hot metal here everywhere.
So we can pull that back into the soldering station holder.
Lon asks, is it possible to calculate the temperature? Do you do some kind of feedback resistance loop?
It's not needed on that iron he had because it actually has a PID calibration thing. But if you don't, you could do that.
Okay.
You do like a shunt mod.
Let me just unplug that.
You just put a resistor higher or lower depending on the temperature you want. But a shunt mod for this would be quite hard to achieve because you need to what's it called?
Wow, I got a
Check
knockoff check
installation.
tip temperature. I found one tip was close to 100 C off from the settings.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this is not healthy anymore, yeah.
Well, we can use a similar tip. Shall we use the same tip?
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, you can use the same, okay.
Yeah, well, why
It's not plugged in, right? And it's not
No,
hot.
the tip is over here. That we used
No, it's
before.
not powered. There's a switch in the back.
Yeah.
This is the chip we used before.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna hopefully. Yes, I can pick it up.
Yeah, from the back.
It might be a bit warm on the end. I'm not sure about it.
Let's be safe.
Let's be safe. That's
Let's
new-
be safe.
That's new for the show.
Yeah, no. Because I've been sick the entire week, I don't want to go to the hospital again.
Okay, so
How do you turn this thing on?
well, it has. First of all, shall we see if we can fool it with this handle so that it doesn't?
You probably can.
So-
It seems to be using the same technology to.
Maybe metal is enough.
I think
we
the
tried
only
manual.
difference between the two would be the quality of the power supply, basically.
Could be, yeah.
What I do like about the other one is you can adjust the angle of that. If you know something,
Okay,
that's
that's good.
really
Yeah,
nice.
this is quality of life. Yeah.
Especially how it fits on my bench. Okay, so we switch this on. The other one had the switch on the side, which is really nice.
Yeah, I
Of course,
don't like the back switch.
Of course, it's on the back.
Yeah. So you burn yourself when you
Okay.
do this.
So, yeehaw!
Yeehaw! This could be a Texas branded one.
It could be. Texas Instruments, anybody?
Get it a bit more in shots.
That would actually be a good brand for Texas.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeehaw Electronics.
It probably is that, but the Chinese didn't spell it very well. Okay, so we're on the tip, and we were about 64 degrees.
Yeah,
Obviously, we were using this tip.
It's using a residual.
So if you take the handle out, oh,
Interesting.
Is it on?
what's happened there?
That's a good question.
SE, the other side SE too. It's a tip, isn't it? The tip normally isn't.
It's
in there.
not didn't detect the tip. Yeah. Okay.
That might help it.
Yep.
Oh yeah. That's
Now it's
something-
got it. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So put that in there.
Actually, it didn't detect it. It's because the other one was powered when we had it.
Right.
It was plugged in. So
Okay.
there's something in the tips that are sending a message.
When it's plugged in.
Yeah.
Ah.
So that we need the other station plugged
We
in.
need the station plugged in as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not using a. The thing that weirds me out is not using a Hall effect sensor.
Yeah, see the switch on the side.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
And the adjustable angle of the holder is
Okay,
very nice.
let's keep this away from people.
Okay, so plug this on the in.
Yeah.
We're in. Okay. You need to switch this one on.
Yeah.
Monitor goes off and back on again.
Oh yeah, but then it heats up. Okay. Now,
I wouldn't have thought that this would do anything.
no. Strange. This one works there, but this one doesn't. No, this one is not working.
Oh, interesting.
It is.
Yeah, now it is.
Now it is.
No. Wait.
It's cooling down.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. It's set to 200. Why?
Why is it set to 200?
I think the standby is
No, it's set to
200.
350.
No, it was on 200. That's what.
200 would be standby.
It says there 350.
Yeah.
200 is standby.
Ah, okay, yeah. It's because the tip is inside. Pretty much.
Oh,
Okay.
I've got it back to 2. Yeah. I'm saying 200 there now. What's saying 350 before? Yes, it changes to 350.
Okay.
Okay, so this is set to only cool down to 200. Whereas the other one actually cools down much more. Is that because the other one's got a much more powerful power supply, it can handle it? But this cheap one, because it's a smaller power supply,
It wants to
it's
keep
only,
maybe.
it wants to keep it at 200, you see what I mean?
I would guess that you simply can turn it down and you never turn this down from 200. 200 is very high because the tips won't last as long if it stays
No.
at 200.
I don't know if you can change it.
Yeah.
These are presets.
Yeah. I was just going to see if there is another preset with lower temp.
I'm not sure if you can change it.
No.
Oh, okay.
You can
Hold
change
for
it.
hold long.
Yeah, that's. Oh.
That sets.
Be on C1,
C2.
C2. If you hold this, nothing happens.
420, did it say there?
So no, it keeps it at 200.
It keeps it at 200 all the time, whereas the other one lets it cool right down.
Okay, so there's a difference. Okay.
Oh, GBC soldering iron stands use blue and green wires connected to the metal parts of the stand and the iron holder to sense the iron. Oh, okay, yeah.
So this is now set at 420. But
Yeah. Let's go to the 351.
you're not on 350. 350.
Yeah. So let it cool down and see if it actually is at 350.
Okay, so that's dropped on the display down to 360.
And it's actually exactly the same
And
one.
it's following it pretty well.
Okay, so it is falling, but only 10 degrees under.
Okay,
So the thermocouple is correct to be
no, it's got to about 20 degrees below now, which is what the other station was doing.
30 degrees below.
The other was 30 off, yeah.
Yeah, this is 20 off.
Yeah, but again, we're not sure how do we actually.
It's
Well, this is the point where Carlos is measuring. Is the point where you need the temperature.
yeah. So
I don't care what's inside
Yeah.
because
No.
inside internal temperature.
Anne is probably correct. It is measuring from the inside and not accounting for the outside temperature.
What, you think there's actually a 20-degree drop between the surface
Yeah.
of the soldering iron bit and the core?
Easily.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's too much metal to heat up for that level heating element.
Now you're missing the
I
thermocouple.
Yeah.
I'm learning something today.
Yeah.
But it's good to know because if you're soldering something very temperature sensitive, you have to have the correct temperature.
So it does seem that. Well,
That's
that's my
pretty much-
argument. I don't think that is the case. I think.
Yeah, you
That's
can
pretty
see
much-
the PID curve now. So now it's heating up, and then it's going to drop in a few seconds because it went over the curve, and then it goes down again and up again.
You would think.
Yeah, it should do that. Otherwise,
And it isn't. It's just getting warmer and warmer.
yeah, that's weird.
No, it's going down.
No, yeah, and now it's going down. So it is a PID curve. It's not very stable.
You know, I think once it's got its temperature, it's even 10 degrees too high.
Mm. Yeah, there's dropping a bit. Yeah, so it's trying to get there with the PID curve. So fine. This one is actually more accurate than
Than the other one.
Yeah. Okay.
But how do we? I'm not sure how we test this now.
No, you can't really test it because this starts at 200, so there's no real reason. This should be slower than that.
Yeah. So the fact this starts at 200 and never goes below suggests that the heating capability of the power supply, the
It's not that
current,
much.
is not that much. Whereas the other one, it just goes to off.
Yeah. So
and it can heat up very rapidly. So
but it's bad because 200 degrees is still too much for a tip, and it will burn out a lot faster than having it off. Now, off and on coils can also break them. So complete cold to hot because of thermal shock. So
yeah.
I would give it.
I mean, I learned something back in the days, and correct me if I'm wrong there, guys out there. If you leave your soldering iron tip burning there all day, it will simply eat up the tip. And,
the coating disappears.
So that's kind of what we did though back in the 80s. We were on all day in the workshop, 5 to 6 days a week, working overtime. Let's just, out of interest, because I said to do this, let's just get an old scrap PCB, and I want you, Carlos, to try to solder a few SMD components on this cheap one,
and then
on the expensive one, and see if you can kind of feel any difference or quantify any difference. Okay?
Sure, because from time to pick up to desolder, there should be a noticeable difference from 0 to 200 actually.
Okay, so I'll
but you will have to buy double the tips pretty much for the one that keeps them at 200. But that price is not that that high, really. The tips are really cheap. They're like 3-4 euros each at the top end.
Okay, so there's some boards.
Yep.
I'll get some solder. I'll get some flux.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so
Christian, what did we miss?
yeah,
It measures the core temperature first. It takes a few seconds for the outside to reach the same temperature.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christian, I think this is exactly what's happening. This is what we saw with the latest one, yeah.
Yeah, but the other one is 30 degrees below and it's not even trying to get there. So that means it's out of calibration practically.
Well, it does have a calibration setting on it.
Yeah, you can calibrate it, so it's not that of a bad.
Okay, so camera on. So just, I mean, we've used these boards a lot, so we've picked a lot off these now.
I'm checking to see. This one doesn't have much to offer. This one doesn't have anything on the back. Yeah.
Have we picked all these pretty much clean?
This one I can do the smallest. And
Arm says,
this
Philips
one,
old
this is
station SCB 316 analog meter, 20 seconds, one white pot. Okay,
Well, I'll find something else.
so 20 seconds. Well, you know, when I saw the Richard says, okay, come on, this goes so fast, and I was looking at the.
Yeah, here's another one.
Wow,
as well.
this is cool, but for
It's
me,
not
it wouldn't be.
So whichever you put.
Yeah, I can use this
We
one.
can use this. Okay, so can we get the camera where we can reasonably see? And I just want to have your. First of all, what temperature do you want the iron at? I would normally go for 380, but
Yeah, 380 is fine.
Oh, we can discuss the temperature setting. Kaluka says 330. Guys, what are you using?
380 I normally use.
Yeah, I use more heat and remove the iron when I need to, pretty much. So I rather have more heat so I don't rip pads. But I work on old electronics, so that's important for me.
Okay, what the people are saying.
So faster.
Kaluka is 330 normally in 90% of the time. 390 to 400 for Carther.
380 for me.
He's about where I am actually because my iron is crap.
Well,
That's also a factor.
Shall we just try 380?
Yeah, let's try 380 first.
And
then
so I was just get the feel for it. Which tip are you using?
using the wedge tip.
Is that one you would normally use? Or
No, I use the curved tip, but
would you put?
no, I would not use that on this.
375. This is very specific, Chris.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there a specific reason? Specific components you use that need
True.
And stuff, because it could very well be the components.
Ham says 220.
Really?
For me here.
Wait.
220. What are you soldering? Low melt?
Yeah, no, that's really low.
Oh, you mean 320?
320.
320, yeah.
220 is very low. This is a big chunky one.
Okay, so it came off.
It came off. It needed some extra solder and stuff. Okay, it is 380. I can feel it. Works like it usually
Did you lick
does.
it?
Yeah. No, it feels exactly like when I'm running a mine network
Okay.
at home.
So to do a fair comparison, we should use the same tip.
Pretty much.
Okay, so we need to wait for that to cool down, and we need to switch it off at the side.
Oh yeah, right.
Switch it off. Switch that one
Oh,
off.
yeah. Back.
And the back, yeah, the side switch is much easier, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
There we go. And this one goes here.
Okay, so
This one.
Just this.
so this is the more expensive station.
Yeah.
330 to 340 was from.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
always scared.
That scares the living
Okay,
out
so
of me.
what temperature are we at?
At 356.
Okay, you can use the switch
yeah.
on there
Yeah,
actually.
that was.
You turn it downwards.
Yeah, wrong way.
Let's go for 380.
Yeah, we do the same temp.
380.
Chris says I suspect mine is very accurate. So it's a UR2, so I just set it to a temperature that works. That's pretty much me.
Yeah, this is me too, just what it works at. So this is a very similar sized component you're doing.
Exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
So I'll do first.
Same tip.
Yeah. Flood one side and then.
Damn you right-handed people.
Okay. Tweezers.
Tweezers.
So does this, how does it perform? Any better, any worse? Same, let's see.
Faster. It gets to temperature faster, easily.
So you can feel the difference
Yeah.
So
between
this can
this.
push more energy into the
Yeah, pretty much. So this, the thermal mass, even if
Or
it's the same temp.
or the amount of heat you can put into the job.
Yeah. So I'm not using any flux or any solder. I'm just going to check. Yeah. No. This
Kaluka
is,
says, well, VE 1010, 330 at no, and 190 degrees solder.
yeah, it depends on the solder, actually.
True.
Yeah.
That's one of the
Well,
big
if you
factors.
do the
yeah.
purge up, you can't select this one.
No, you can't exactly.
No.
Yeah.
No, exactly. If you're doing a repair job, you have to use the solder required pretty much for
Okay.
the job.
Ham says, tin type HS10 is for a hobby. So you're probably talking about the tip here. I can't tell you that.
Okay.
How much do these stations sell for behind the hut? Asks this.
Okay, right. So the cheap one we use, the Yeehaw,
This one.
that's the cheap one we use,
Yeah.
is roughly €50.
That's not bad.
Around 50, 55, something like that.
Mm.
Okay. The one behind it is the IFPN A9 Pro or Sugon A9 Pro, 108, 100, 110.
Okay,
So
so
roughly double.
I have a T12 USB-C powered one, 70 watts. And I don't feel a difference between that and that iron.
Okay, but between these two,
Between these two,
two,
the other one is better because it can provide more heat instantly.
I mean that's what it looked like to me watching what you were doing
Yeah.
on here. You were struggling, having to add more solder
Yeah.
with the cheap station to
It
get that thing.
took longer to get heat into it, and that's important if you're using sensitive PCBs, for example, that can't have heat a long time. Old PCBs from the 60s, they delaminate completely.
Quickly, yeah.
If you leave the heat on too long, so it's better to have a really hot iron and go in fast and just rip off. Don't rip off pad, rip off the components.
Yeah. I mean, what did you today? It looked to you like once you use that more expensive soldering iron, he was having a much easier job of it.
Yeah.
I probably don't feel any difference because remember me, I'm used to a 30-year-old
Yeah.
Velar 20 ERSA 20 watt.
Yeah.
Have you seen my iron?
Yeah, mine's worse.
Okay.
Believe me.
Let's ask all the nice folk out there.
Yeah, what I use is worse. Yeah.
Okay, nice folk out there. Do you agree with me that Carlos, what he just demonstrated, the more expensive station was far superior, I would say.
Yeah, in heat transfer it was a lot better, and it was the same tip. So
It was the same tip.
So it can deliver more energy to the joint.
On the same PCB with the same size components.
Exactly the same component.
Same flux, same solder, same everything.
Yeah. So and the other one took longer to get there, but it eventually got there. Even my old iron that was super crap managed to do the job. But I had to put it up to 420-ish and use a higher temperature to get the same effect, because then you have a lot more energy in the tip and you can transfer it easier. But of course, you burn out your tips faster.
And also this gives them to stand by at about 200. The one just drops right, switches off
to 0. Yeah, pretty much.
So I'm glad you did that, because when I review this, I say to all you guys, I can't. It's hard to quantify what the difference is with this soldering iron.
Is it?
But it has that difference.
Is it worth 120 though?
Well, about 108, 109 compared to 55.
For rigid, yes.
Yeah,
for it, you use the soldering station every day, all day. Yeah. If I got this, I probably have this sitting around for, well, say 30 days of a 31 of a month. So normally I grab something when I need to solder, and currently I'm grabbing a pine sill. Because
I think you absolutely hit it on the nail there, hit the nail on the head there. Because for me, if I'm doing a repair on something like this PCB, I have one chance to get it right. If I trash the PCB, it's game over. So I have one chance to get it right, and that type of soldering station gives me far more confidence that I'm going to get it right.
Exactly.
So that's my take.
The right tool for the right use, pretty much. Because I do some complicated work as well, but on older PCBs and stuff. So I would actually benefit from using one, but because I do it once or twice a month, it's not economically viable for me either. And the USB pen I bought is about 3 times better than the one I had, but both got there. Both could do the same job.
Also, because I'm using the soldering station on all day, this thing's sitting at 200 all day. Not only wearing the tips out, but actually it's costing me electricity. Whereas the other one,
just eat through your tips faster.
So in actual fact, the extra 50, you could say, given a bit of period of time, I'll save that in electricity bills and then tips.
In the long run, you actually make money using the other one.
Let's see what people says.
Let's see what the people say.
Chris said, I paid about 55 for mine, but it has an air station built in. Okay, nice. Justy says, Carlos is right, it has often to do with the material. Skippy, hey Skippy, I just took an old 60-watt iron with no switches or adjustment, and I run through a voltage doublet rectifier to put a momentary switch on the iron. Now it draws over 4 to 1.
that sounds like a fun project.
Nice one, mate.
Heats up instantly. Yeah,
you can only use it for a few seconds, but the whole iron is too hot. That's terrible.
That sounds awesome.
Brilliant, man. Brilliant, yeah. Kaluka says, but old PCBs have soldered with low temp and lots of lead in there. Yeah, true. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, a lot of lead. 110 isn't that expensive for efficiency behind the heart. Yes, this is exactly what we're going. Kaluka says I use a preheater for expensive PCBs, but very rarely. There's always hot air, you know. And Paul is late again. How? What's this? Evening, Paul.
So for me, I use the USB one. I actually replaced my entire soldering station thingy I bought like 10 years ago. I sold it to a friend that needed one. It has everything on it. So.
Okay. Well, I actually have coming for review, not from AliExpress this time, but from Alien Tech.
Alien Tech?
So Alien Tech is sending me a USB C245 like these, with one of their included PD 3.1 140 watt supplies.
That's not bad.
They claim the same sort of heating 2-3 seconds and blah. Is that more expensive station?
So
this one,
there's another test coming up.
So this is coming up, and this one actually I'm going to give this one to Detlef when I've reviewed it.
So how much is that?
With the PD 3.1 and everything, and the set of tips, it was something like 70 or 80 or something. But just the soldering line is about 20 or something.
Yeah, but that's fine because you can choose the tips you need.
You can choose. There was about 6 different options.
You don't need to go the full blast PD either.
Oh, let me add. Actually, you can then have it with a soldering standard, basically good soldering stand. So they're actually sending me the whole thing. I've said, "Oh, give me the good soldering stand." You know,
Everything,
the
yeah.
your 3.1 PD supply, so I can use yours to demonstrate
so
with Identify. And
no issues,
and
yeah.
I've already said to Detlef, this is your new soldering iron.
Yeah.
Because I was actually going to give, because you've bought yourself one, I was going to
Yeah,
give the yeehaw to Det.
I said, no.
So then I said, actually, the yeehaw is going to be very useful on this bench. When
Yeah,
when
we'll leave
streaming.
it on this bench instead.
So Detlef is having the Alien Tech. I don't know if you guys have heard of Alien Tech.
But we have to figure out how to calibrate this. You know, you don't
Yes.
you don't want to have this
Yeah, 30-degree difference.
fluffing around.
I know how to do it, it's in the manual.
Yeah.
So I'll look at the calibration.
30-degree difference is enough to actually make you have some issues.
Yes, so I'm going to actually have a look in the manual.
Isn't this per tip then?
Yes,
The
you have to calibrate
calibration?
it per tip.
Yeah.
Oh,
But as it so happens, I normally on that C245, I use the bent conical.
Yeah.
That's what I use it with. So
yeah, I use the bent tip. That's the only tip I use.
yeah, that's what I use. The BC3.
I use something like this.
Yeah, no.
I don't know how this is called.
I use the hoof one because I need to get in between components and I can't desolder old plastic things and stuff.
Okay, there is another answer
Yeah,
to
something
that.
like this.
Yeah, there is another answer to this. So because okay, right, because the iPhone has presets 1, 2, and 3. I could, for example, measure the temperature and set it to whatever I need to set it to give me 380, and put that on preset 1, and then do the same with a chunky tip and put it on 2, and a C470 chip and put it on 3. Then all I do is I plug in whichever tip I want and press the button.
This is probably how
And I ignore what it's telling me on the front of the display.
Yeah.
I just know that is giving me the temperature.
You have that.
And then I don't have to recalibrate. So what do you think, guys?
Yeah, that's.
Do you have a connection to the iPhone guys, or is this coming in?
Okay, this came off the AliExpress.
Oh, this is AliExpress.
So
okay,
the good thing with the AliExpress like influencer I have, influencer, is they actually give me so much money per month and say, you go and decide what you want to review.
No, I was asking this way because if we were to have a connection there, you could ask, okay, guys, what's the reason here? Because we measured this, and the curve it says on our test equipment is a totally different beast than
what it shows on
what
the
it shows.
No, it doesn't come from Sugon. I just got it off by.
That's too bad, but yeah, they will probably see this eventually.
Yeah,
and contact you anyway.
Yeah. Talking of Alien Tech, they're sending me something else. So they offered me LCR tweezers.
LCR tweezers.
You know, and I thought, okay, yeah, look, I've reviewed some of these. So I said, look, I've done the Finersi one a couple of times. I've done the Zotek one. If you want me to review your LCR tweezers, give me a selling point. Why should I review yours?
Yeah, because there was no difference between the others.
The other ones, yeah, and they said, well, ours, as well as doing the LCR, it's also a multimeter, so you use it for measuring voltages and everything else.
Yeah, the Finersi one had that.
But they said it's also a signal injector.
Oh, okay.
And it was also
following us now everywhere.
Yeah, and there was something else it did. We did audio sweeps.
Audio sweeps.
So it says. So you can, So
okay.
it also, so I said, how much is it? It was about 25 to 30. So same sort of price as the other ones.
So they just put in a.
They just put a bunch of extra features. So in this is why I say, okay, now I'll review it.
Audio sweep means you can test for ringing and stuff in
Okay, man, I need to read up, man. This is
holy shit.
the whole thing here.
Okay, go.
Okay,
Well,
Tim just scrolled away.
I'll clear the desk.
Yeah, okay, wait. Let me try this. I want to try one of these too. Yeah. Okay, Tim says, oh, wait. Oh, sorry if I'm missing someone here. The soldering I had 3 features that I want to have digital readout, the tip holder change, and it's done by temperature with safe heating elements and tips. Yep. It's very good adjustable soldering iron. It was very traditional. Yep. Kristen says, who here doesn't have at least 5 soldering irons? Me, I don't have five soldering irons.
I have 2.
Yeah, I have my old Elsa, I have a Peinzel, and I think I have a TS100. And this is all you know, this is like shoes for women, and you can't only wear one, but you don't have.
Oh no, wait! I have 3. I have a gas-powered one. You use butane.
Okay, if you want to go that road, I have a €5 one, which runs from internal battery.
I have 3 that I actually use.
Yeah, but you have like 50 here. I mean,
Around-
No, not that
roughly,
many, but I have
roughly,
plenty.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You threw away the ones you bought at the car boutique then.
No, they're still here. The zombie killer is still
Yeah.
here.
I found myself a bent tip to my pencil. Yeah, Carter, I like the pencil. You know, and what I mostly like, I simply power it from a power bank, and it goes.
Yeah,
It runs on 50 watts, but I don't care about
Yeah,
this.
well, Detlef, this is why I offered you the 140 thing, because it's like a pine saw,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it also has the proper soldering stand. That we can
Yeah,
use.
true. Yeah.
So you
My
don't-
soldering has a boost button best, so I can keep the temperature low and hit the boost button when you need a ground plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the pencil can do this too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Richard, how
most
do you
USB
keep
ones
your
have
soldering iron organized and ready to go in one area or scattered around? I'm currently setting up a new workshop in my house. Richard has this all organized on this bench normally, so
Yes.
the things are sitting very neatly.
I have three sold. I have
Yeah.
all sitting very
Normally
near.
we're disorganized
Yeah.
here because they use this space for a lot more than just recording.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Kaluka says my pencil is still in original packaging since more than 2 years. Kaluka, give it a try. I like these little ones. Yeah.
It's good enough.
Yeah. Good enough, indeed. Yeah.
That's the correct word for that one.
Yeah, how do I probably need to find soldering irons come in? We're going to garage, get my soldering iron from Voila. It's a classic. Okay. I don't get anything soldering today.
Is
I
this
guess,
what I think it is?
Is it?
That's it.
So, do we need any drinks?
Yeah. My
Okay, before we get us out,
I
we
was
just
just
need to-
thinking about. Yeah, it's time for beer.
Time for beer. Okay.
Time for a Red Bull, so I wake
And
up.
Stella was on sale today in the spa, so
I know what you want, Detlef.
the black one, please.
The black one.
Yeah.
The black one.
Yeah.
That sounds ominous.
Detlef's on the hard stuff. I'm going for the green one.
Greg says, Lon, did you invest in a good set of leads for the meters? I think this is a very important thing, yeah, because normally the leads you get, especially with the cheap meters, are crap.
Crap. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of my irons are e-waste saves. All right. Okay, Paul.
That's,
Yeah, this black stuff.
The black stuff.
Thank you.
That's cool, but
Yeah. Skippy says, I have 14 solderings iron right now. Okay, 14. Who
so you collect them, I'm guessing.
sounds like it, yeah. Women in shoes, I tell you, yeah.
I collect video games. I can't judge.
I also didn't spend crazy amounts of money on them, but they are all upgraded, says Lorne. Okay. Also, tips the common meters brought are reasonable. Okay, you maybe bought high-end meters there. It seems a lot of businesses are closing up lately, and e-waste has daily fines. I have a Kisker and an old Well-a-Dial, Well-a-Gun, and a Rat-Sack iron. Rat Shack? Rat Shack?
What?
Radio Shack? Rat Shack?
Radio Shack.
Probably.
Yeah.
Is Radio Shack the same thing as what Tandy was?
Yes.
I think so. American.
Is it anything to do with RS components?
No,
No.
never.
No, I don't think so.
No, but this could be a
Radio
short,
Shack
short for
and
RS
Tandy
too.
were the same, yeah.
Radio Shack. I thought Radio Shack and Tandy were the same. I thought they were Radio Shack in the States and
And
Tandy,
Tandy in the UK.
maybe.
Yeah.
They actually had a computer. Didn't
Yeah, they had their own computer.
They had their own computer. Tandy.
And the Radio Shack had their own one. as
And they
well.
are probably rare.
Yeah, they are, and they're pieces of shit, but they are. They were very cheaply made competitors to the C64. and stuff.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, Radio Shack went out of business in what, the 90s?
yeah.
Yeah, it is out of business. It's just saying this here, yeah.
Yeah.
RS equals Radio Spares. Okay, thank you, Chris Hartley.
Yeah. Tandy bought Radio Shack. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was.
Oh, so is that,
That
was
way
it that,
around,
was it
yeah.
that way around?
They had the same products with different branding, pretty much.
Oh, somebody else says it was Tandy in the UK and Australia. Kulika says, yeah, it was Tandy.
Oh, Australia! I didn't know that.
This is so close to my classic Weller soldering iron. I can't show this on this one. No, I'm sorry, mate.
Yeah, we need to put up the chat here so we can.
Yeah, it's running in there. You simply could open the thing in there.
Okay.
Give me a sec.
Okay.
While Carlos is doing that, I think we have to show the beers.
Yeah.
So, my beer of choice today is Tropical, the
Sta-
Canarian one.
The standard one.
Torrada Especial.
So if we just say that, so mine has a picture of a dog on. This, we've probably mentioned before, so the dog is a symbol of the Canary Islands.
And this is the tea.
Mount Teide, which is the volcano, is the highest volcano on an island in the world.
Yeah.
Teide, not Teide.
Oh, see.
Teide.
Teide.
Teide. Yeah. And the dog, well,
Not shaming anyone.
yeah, well, the Canary Islands are named after dogs. Canary is from the Latin of canine, which is dog, not a yellow bird. Okay?
There you were.
There.
Okay, I bring you over to the other machine. Second PC, and now we can see. Woohoo! Amazon DP, whatever.
Yeah,
Oh, this is the 1 and 260. Okay.
I see it's not porn, so I'm fine.
Yeah. Don't.
Oh my god.
Didn't we find something like that on the flea market?
I have one.
We
of
have
those.
one.
Yeah, without the Vela logo.
Yeah.
We have one on the flea market. We were playing with it on the live stream.
I have one of these for soldering very chunky battery cables for the car and stuff. But yeah, no more uses for that. Pretty much, you can do piping and stuff at home.
Were you
with
not
those.
were you not here with us on the live stream when we had one of those from the flea market a couple of weeks ago for like €2?
Yeah, I think I was. Yeah, and I desoldered SMD components with it.
You
Yeah,
Oh yes, you did. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, because Dio
yeah,
gone wild.
like they're showing here.
Dio gone wild. Yeah, like they're showing here. Yeah.
Bullshit. You wanted this. You wanted this voluntarily. You will do it if you have to, pretty much.
Not if it can be avoided. So,
Fixing a TV with
Salute.
one of these is diabolical.
Salute.
Cheers.
You should skull.
Skål. Or
So we go. So English, cheers.
skål. Skål.
Prost.
Prost. There you go.
We can give you one more kampai. Japanese.
L'chaim.
L'chaim. Yeah.
Oh.
A lot of drinking.
Show.
It's
So Richard found something interesting.
Yeah, show the people what I found.
I haven't been to the car booths yet. These are Morse codes, speaker, headphone.
I
thingies.
would have loved to have these as a child.
But they do say on here
Yeah.
at the back.
Push to talk.
Push to talk. So maybe they're also speech.
So yeah, I think it's a radio with Morse code sending thing.
Yeah.
It has Morse code labeled on the front.
Yeah, with all the codes.
Let's see if I can get.
Well, we don't have any focus on this one.
Yeah, but it's fine.
It's good.
It's
We're good.
It's good enough.
It's good enough.
So this would be fun. These are probably from 1970s or 60s.
I say 70s. Just a story. So the guy had 4 of these.
Mhm.
And he wanted some stupid money. I in the end, I got 2 of them for €5. And I even told him I'm only buying these just to show the guys on the live stream. So he said, "Oh, you don't need all 4." He says, "No, I need 2." So he took 2 back out, and he was a shifty one because he left me with a broken one.
Yeah.
All those other buttons.
It still works though. I can see-
Don't push on that. It's the slider.
No, it is a push.
Oh, it is a push.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. So it's a push
No,
button.
It's
Is that
not
the
a slider.
thing?
Yeah, that's a slider.
And the aerial has disappeared inside it.
Yeah, so we have to open this one up to fix it. But the other one,
Yeah, but
Both up because batteries and stuff.
oh yeah,
yeah, but before we open them up, can we have a little competition for the guys in the comments? These are going to be transistor. Right, these are going to be transistor.
Oh, okay, I know where you're
So
going.
I'm going for 2 things.
yeah.
How many transistors are there in one of them? Because you know, like back in the 70s and 60s, it was like 5 transistors. Or
Yeah.
7, I told you on the radio, 7
because
transistors, because that was like the future.
Yeah.
That was the future. Yeah.
A lot of transistors in it. Yeah.
Question A: how many transistors? And question B: are these silicon or germanium devices? How about that?
Star Greek communicator.
23, 7, okay, 15.
Not bad.
Numbers are coming in. Okay, you can stop opening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I have a guess? I haven't done. I think there's about 5 transistors. I think you need 2 for the Morse oscillator.
Yeah.
You need 1 or 2 for the amplifier. I think you need the oscillator for the Morse.
Yeah.
You're going to need some sort of RF oscillator.
Yeah.
So we can perhaps say 3 or 4 transistors there, let's say. You're going to need something to modulate it, like a mixer stage. That could be a single transistor, 5. I reckon 7.
Don't they use a transistor for a switch as well?
They could do, man.
Yeah.
Tim had some of these. Got a pair of them over the rate for
Yeah,
for
6 or 7.
That's why you use the button to click Morse over long distance.
It
Brilliant,
sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest,
5 for reception and 3 for transmit. So joystick goes for 8.
7
Yeah.
here. a couple of them for switching.
Okay.
Okay, let's fix the aerial first. Oh, it's ripped off.
Ah, crap.
So this one is broken.
There's not something to repair there.
Trust me, give me the broken
Get
one.
this in shot, please.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. So there is a
We might need to zoom on that.
solder wire here that's broken. It should be there.
I'll get your handy cam.
So
Shaky cam coming up.
yeah, they ripped off a pad with some solder on.
I knew he'd give me the broken one. Okay.
Is that the shifty guy with all the military stuff?
No, not that shifty guy.
Okay, no.
You mean the blonde-haired
Yeah.
one with the teeth that point
Yeah.
in strange angles?
Yeah. Okay, so they took out the batteries, so
Which is good.
very nice of them.
Yeah,
And
thank
it
you
doesn't
very
look
much.
very rusty. It's very specific on what type of battery they
And
want.
of course, they've chosen the type of batteries I haven't got here. I've got
Yeah.
everything else but
Ah,
from
damn it.
there.
We have a bench power supply.
We have bench power supplies. Yeah.
Just put in 9 volts, then we're fine.
Yeah.
Everything looks fine. It actually has a type of conformal coating they used back in the day, epoxy.
Okay.
You just slather it all over the place.
How many transistors?
I see 4, 5.
2 here,
Yeah, and 1 there.
1 there,
Well, point to them, please.
Oh yeah, sorry. 2 here, 1 there.
1 down there.
yeah.
No, 2 there.
Oh, there are 2. So 5. Okay.
5.
And what are these?
Oh, we're using a crystal for the oscillator, so that doesn't need a transistor.
No.
The-
So there was.
Coils?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, this is a tunable cap. I
tunable
think.
cap. Yeah.
Uh,
So there
With
5.
the coil. with
1,
the-
2, 3, 4.
5.
5 5 is what we seem to have.
I see. Yeah, no.
Double-sided board.
Don't think so. Don't think so, but we can check.
Well, there is another side, but that's just covered in tracks.
Yeah, pretty much. This cable here is ripped from somewhere, probably underneath.
Well, we have another one to look
We have
at.
Yeah.
another one to check out where it
So
comes from.
Let's check.
Yeah, the first Star Trek communicator, indeed, yeah. Oh, Dark Depth here. Good evening,
Easy
my friend.
enough to get into. I like that. No batteries in this one either.
Very good.
Caps look. No, they're the same. Thought maybe they replaced the caps, but
No.
no, this one looked different. But no, it's the same
No.
brand. Let's see.
5 transistors, we see it. There's this.
Yeah, the cable goes underneath. So yeah, the ripped pad is on this corner right here,
Okay.
back here.
So,
There is one cable here.
let's fix this, right?
Yeah, can we solve
Yeah.
this and then see if they work?
Yeah, they ripped the pad off on this one.
On the PCB.
Yeah,
We
so
can fix that.
we can probably solder it on. So we need to unscrew this and just solder it on.
And just solder that wire.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
Let
need-
me see if I can get you overhead. I think this is easier to watch
Yeah,
than,
think so.
than
we
me
zoom in.
being here.
Ow, my back. I'm old.
Yeah, I do the rest in software here.
My back is older than Richard, pretty
Yeah.
much. Or it feels like it, at least.
Actually, while Carlos is doing this, why on Star Trek, you know, where the ship's computer?
Mhm.
Why did we have like rattling relays we could hear when it was speaking? Couldn't they have filtered that out?
They could have. It gives a bit of.
Dramatic effect.
Yeah. A lot of old shows did that.
Which software release version, please?
Oh yeah. It's bricked because the firmware's. Yeah. Yeah, you couldn't brick devices in them days.
No, you couldn't.
Okay, so the ripped pad is right there. So let's see. Here.
Microscope.
Yeah. Let's go over there. And
Make a bit of space there. Yeah.
yeah, give me a sec. I'm going to switch over to the microscope.
Set the focus.
Yeah, I'll move this in shot instead. So it was ripped out from right here.
That's where the pads come out of.
Yeah. So
So we can see where the track is.
it goes to a ground plane.
Well,
Well, it's an output power plane.
Yeah.
You can always check the other one to see where the
Where it goes.
is coming from. Yeah.
Oh, while we do this, what transistors are in there when we get a chance? Because it looks like these must be silicon, I would say. If they
Yeah,
were,
they're not germanium.
they'd be little metal cans, wouldn't they? If they're
Yeah.
Or no, some have like little glass enclosures of germaniums.
Depends on the era. There actually exists germaniums right now. You can actually buy new ones.
See, I remember things like OC71 and some of these. They were like black and they're made of like glass.
Yeah. So
And if you broke them, there's like a
ones.
gungy stuff inside them.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, no, it's actually not soldered there.
Let me see. I can get in there. Camera's coming up here.
It's soldered down here. So the ripped trace up here, it's not really
Okay.
the same one.
So it just goes there.
So it goes down here. So let's see.
Switching to the other machine.
That one.
That's where the ripped trace is. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you can just solder to this.
Directly to that
And we
one.
point at the screen like they can see what we're pointing at.
Yes.
Sorry guys, so we just sold, you see the trace going from here to here, so we just solder here.
Okay.
Update over there.
Yeah.
You're killing me, guys. Any date code on the board? I don't
Oh, let's have we.
think so.
Or on something.
Do we have something on the
Well,
board?
first of all, what transistors do we have?
There is something on the corner, but is it more visible on that? No. It says 05.
Well, it's not O5, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, what transistors do we have?
O-5, so I don't think...
Sometimes the capacitors might have a date code
Yeah.
on them.
Could be a little bit older, the capacitors that are on it, than the actual date, but yeah, let's see. No date code on that cap.
Okay.
This one also no date code.
Oh, on the crystals, 27.125. That's the
Is
frequency.
the frequency, yeah.
So this is in CB band.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
So it's not RF. That's
Well, it is RF.
Is CBRF? Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, radio frequency.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
What transistors are on there?
I can't really see.
I bet they're going to be 2SA and 2S.
I probably can't get
B.
in far enough for
Yeah,
this.
no, I'm going to try to angle it here.
I mean, we see something. C1815 2SC. There's like 70s or even 80s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
somewhere there. Yeah.
80s.
End of the 70s or even into the early 80s, maybe.
Give me a sec. I'm going to try to bend that one back so you can see if it's the same on all of them. It probably is, but
Well, there might be some
Smells like
PFP.
1978, says Paul.
yeah, it's the same one.
C1815, yeah. Smells like 1978.
Yeah, it's the same one on all of them, pretty much. Yep.
So they're all the same?
Yeah.
All NPN, okay.
Okay, so we just need to solder that on. pretty
Okay.
much, and
Looks like it, yeah.
where does this go attached?
What do you mean?
The actual.
What holds this in place?
Yeah. Okay.
There's a screw.
Screw missing. That's why this one. got
It fell
ripped off.
inside it. Where's
Oh, yeah, I found the screw.
You found the screw stuck to the speaker, of course.
Yeah.
Of course it's stuck to the speaker.
Yeah,
Where else? Where else would it be?
Yeah, magnet. Magnet. Yeah. Okay.
So that needs to go in through the hole.
So first we solder this on, like this, and then it goes
Go
to.
through the hole.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I soldered it down first, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
So I need a soldering iron that we have conveniently here.
Oh
Oh yeah, power please.
I'll power it up. And you switch it on the back.
Yeah, it won't work without this.
No, it is actually plugged into
Oh,
the-
it is plugged in. Okay. Oh yeah, tip.
Do you still have the solder and the flux there?
I have the flux. Oh, the solder.
So, yeah.
Okay, let's see. Chunky tip, please.
Which one do you want?
Chunkier than these.
Okay, 1 moment. You want the blade tip?
Yeah, that works. I have turned it off. Don't worry.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. If you ever plug one of those in when the iron's switched on, you'll never do it again. I can assure you.
Yeah. No. I believe you. I've done it before.
And you will never do it again.
No, pretty much, yeah.
You think like you'd have chance to think, oh, it's getting hot and let it go, but you
No.
But no, you do not.
It's way too fast.
It's way too fast. There's a hole in your fingers in each finger before you know it. Flux is not overrated, man.
Yes, it is.
And it's done.
Okay.
Without
Repair!
without flux. Ah!
What was that?
God damn it. That hurt.
Actually, thinking about it, back in the 70s, we never added flux. It's in the solder.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why our soldering was
So
never very
where
good.
does this screw go?
There's like, well, normally there's a hole,
Yeah.
which is a clue.
That's the problem. I don't see a hole here to screw this on.
Well, it's next to where the battery sticker is on this one.
Yeah. Is it just screwed right into the plastic?
Yeah.
Could be.
Let's have a look. Yeah, it's like a little square little thing. It's
There's no peg left. Okay, the peg is gone.
The peg is gone.
It's broken off. Okay, so it needs to be up here, but I think I can force it down.
Yeah, this was my idea. Yeah. Go brute force. Or hot glue. Yeah. Or
Hot snot.
Or epoxy.
I can get hot snot.
Yeah.
Hot snot.
Probably need something.
Yeah, I need hot snot.
Okay, hot snot on the way. So
I'm not a big fan of hot snot, but
No, me
when
too.
it has its uses.
Yeah. Epoxy would be the better choice. Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. That's
yeah, but given this is a live stream,
yeah.
With you. And since we don't even know if the thing does anything.
correct. Okay.
So these plastic stands always break.
Hot snot.
Thanks.
And look what I found.
What did you find? Oh my god! Yeah.
Look what I found. I put it next to the hot snot gun.
You know what? That I was even able to solder with that thing was a.
Yeah, especially SMDs. No, come on. The photo showed you could solder SMDs.
Yeah, bullshit. You have to have one hell of a steady hand to do that.
Was that a considered opinion?
Yeah. It was. Okay, Queen.
Andy, good evening. Turning in from Chinese takeaway again like I did a few weeks ago.
Chinese takeaway.
Yeah.
That sounds
No,
good.
no, I'm getting hungry.
Well, of course he misses to start the show because everyone's from China, isn't it?
There
Okay.
we go. This one is on, right? It doesn't have an on-off. Okay.
No, it just kind of warms up.
Yeah, I have one that you can actually turn.
Okay, so how many questions can we answer before the hot snot warms up?
About 100.
No, go for pizza.
I have a pizza at home waiting for me, so I bought one last night because I knew.
Digital toys. Good evening, my friend.
Hang on, this one moment. You have a dog at home, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Then you don't have a pizza at home waiting for you anymore.
No, I don't leave it out. That would rot instantly in this heat. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, you go in and be like an army of ants
Yeah.
with a pizza on
Oh,
the
yeah,
back,
true, yeah.
marching out with your pizza.
Yep.
Can't you, if you heat up the screw itself with a soldering iron?
No, it won't work.
The actual
because
plastic's gone missing.
There's no more plastic there.
Ah, dang it.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah. If the actual threads inside break, you can do that.
Yeah, but what you could do, we could set up the stuff to power it up and see what if something's coming out of this.
Well, I'll get the wires while we're waiting for the hot snot.
Yep.
Because we need to.
Are they using the speaker as a microphone? They probably do, right?
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Because there's no speaker in here. Well, there is a
There
speaker.
There is a speaker.
Yeah, but
But
they're
there's no microphone, so yeah, you're probably right.
You're probably right.
And I think I put the PCB wrong. Yeah, it's the other hole. There's two holes here to screw it in.
Okay, that just looked a bit out of place there.
Yeah. There we go.
Of course, you can use a speaker.
There you go.
microphone. I think that was one of like those electronic projects you used to play with in the 70s when you were a kid. Use a speaker as a microphone. It was
Yeah,
like-
it sounds like teeny ass, but it still works.
but it still worked. Yeah, I think it was one of them like electronics kits for kids.
It sounds
So,
like a robot voice. That's why kids like it.
Correct.
So
Tom says, why not use a soldering iron tip to melt the glue stick? That's actually a point, yeah.
that's not a bad idea.
We're not quick enough with that.
It's too late now.
Too late now.
Wait,
Well,
maybe not.
You must have some hot. The snot must be hot by now.
I
Yeah.
try to get
No,
into
not.
that.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so it doesn't stick to a finger if you lick your finger.
What? I never heard this.
Look,
Oh, if you lick your finger, the
it
gun
doesn't stick to your finger, and you don't hurt yourself.
See,
It-
guys, Now you learned something today.
Yeah,
So you
I
can-
didn't know this.
You can form it quite easily.
Yeah.
I usually have a little cup of water. I stick my finger in and go back and forth.
Use the hot air station to melt the glue stick. That would work too, yeah?
Yeah, that was weird too. I have done
Is
this
the glue
before.
lead-free?
Yeah.
We really hope for Carlos.
Probably not.
Why did I never use know that?
Well,
Yeah.
well, no, the glue is obviously leaded because it's actually useful.
Yeah.
So by definition, it must be leaded.
Yeah.
Didn't you put flux on that?
Oh.
You got me.
Come on.
Okay, where is this connected to, and how do I just?
I'm just sorting out the power arrangements for you here.
Yeah, thanks.
Right. Yes. Okay. So
Okay, glue gun thing is done. So
Let me try to go back to
if you
overhead.
try to do what I did with my finger without wetting your finger,
Get this in shot so people can
you
see.
would have burnt your finger quite horribly.
and then that'll be stuck to the hot snot
Yeah,
as well.
and it's in there.
Okay.
So
This won't work for forever, but
no, it's good
Yeah.
enough.
yeah.
And if
Good
you
enough
want
for
to
Grand area.
if you want to remove it, IPA.
Skippy says I have 14 hot glue guns. Why?
You like collecting stuff.
And of course, wired one up with a voltage doubler. Now it draws 400 watt. I see a pattern there. Skippy, do we have a drone?
How many drills you have that with?
5. More than
And we're not
soldering.
talking cheap things.
More than soldering irons.
And we're talking about expensive things.
Yeah.
Drones are not cheap by any means. Okay, so let's see.
So, well, actually, in fact, you can plug them both. Look, the idea is here that you can plug that into
Yeah,
there.
I know.
And you can plug this into
Ooh,
here.
you are the clever ones here.
Look, look, you plug that into there and you plug that into there.
Daisy chaining.
Daisy chaining. And then we need to just set the voltage before we do anything
That's
else.
good.
Yeah, that's what I was
That's a
waiting
good
for.
one.
Yeah, almost.
9.4 is fine
Yeah,
for a 9-volt supply.
I will turn this off while I connect it though.
Okay, so you then need to connect it to both.
Yeah, I remember.
Which is the positive?
This one, right?
No, we look it up. It's a picture. It shows you.
Yeah,
But it doesn't actually show you which is
no.
which.
Okay, guys.
The positive is the big one, I'm guessing.
Swarm intelligence. Which one is the positive?
Big one?
I have no idea.
I can't remember.
Remember that the positive on the battery is the opposite terminals, the positive on the
Yeah.
socket plug.
Yeah, I know. So,
Which is the positive?
the big one is the positive.
What, the big one on the battery or the big one on the
The big one on the battery, apparently. So it goes there. So this is positive.
Kaluka says a big one. Big one on clip. All right.
Big one on clip.
Yeah. Chris says this too. Big on clip. Carther says the same.
Okay.
Okay.
Big
Yeah.
one on clip. There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. I
Yeah.
can never remember. So let's see it burn up.
Well, we'd like to see if it transmits.
Yeah.
It's
Was-
probably completely illegal right now to transmit with this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other one.
Maybe you want to start one first?
Well, yeah, okay, start one first. Let's see. Okay.
Let's
see what
see.
happens.
Let's see
Yeah.
the smoke come out.
Picture went off, we came back on again.
Yeah. Every time.
Right, is this switched on?
Okay, we don't draw.
No, it's not on.
Oh,
Oh!
Over here, but
okay.
okay. Let's see if we can now get signal on the other one.
Let's power the one up.
Yeah, these are probably illegal nowadays.
Yeah. Because you probably
You're probably.
Hang on,
all the way-
hold on. Isn't it the red one? Is it the positive to the big
Oh
one?
yeah.
there's a history with this, right?
Yeah.
There is a history with this. That multi-mode still isn't working properly.
Haven't you fixed it yet?
What you did to multi-load.
Okay.
You didn't label the multi-load. Wouldn't have helped.
We're both hitting.
Okay.
Oh, the other one clicks.
Does it?
Yeah.
Turn that one up. Turn this one down.
Yeah. No, not all the way. Just turn it off.
Oh.
There. Yeah.
Ooh.
So it's not an oscillator or tone, it's just carrier wave.
Yeah, but you can push and talk to that one.
Hello?
No, I think you need to talk into the.
Mike. Or
Hello?
I think
Hello?
there is something, yeah.
Hello?
yeah, it actually
Is it
transmits.
working?
Yeah, it transmits sound.
Transmitting. Can you do the sound please? Hello? Oh. 1, 2. Oh yeah? You can actually hear. Oh, I've got a
That was a
feedback loop.
feedback, yeah.
Yeah, of
Hello?
course, it's way too close.
Hello? You can actually hear it.
Yeah, you can.
Right. So,
They work.
they work.
Okay, I'll turn them off. I'll turn them off. Jesus Christ.
So they're even more basic than you think. They're not a tone generator on the Morse.
No.
It's carrier wave.
It's just the
It's just CW.
on and off.
On off. And then the speaker. So the interesting thing with this be then, and this is quite interesting, if we get a couple of 9-volt batteries, but we'll have to go out on site to film this, and we'll need the pocket too.
Yeah.
If I get on my roof, or even better, over your mum's on your roof,
Yeah.
you can see your house from there.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I have line of sight too.
Or even from my roof, it's probably close
yeah.
enough.
Yeah, you have line of sight too.
Okay, I think there's a building site that we're down there a little bit.
Doesn't matter. Really.
Okay, so if I go on my roof, how far as the
How long? How
well, I
far?
was going to say crow flies, but we don't have any crows here.
I got a Wi-Fi signal from my mom's house. That's 3.5 kilometers away.
So it's 3.5 kilometres.
Yeah.
Between where you live and where else.
Yeah.
As the gecko crawls.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, something. Like
Yeah, we don't have any crows, you see, guys. So
No, we don't have any.
as the parrot flies.
Oh yeah.
We have parrots. As the parrot flies, it's 3.5 kilometres.
Yeah. Yeah, it's flight routes.
No, you kind of just reroute because you never see one parrot.
No.
They always go around in a
A
clump.
flock. Yeah.
Yeah, as the parrots fly,
Isn't
it's
this a
3.5
murder?
kilometres. So we'd be
Isn't this an
interested to
murder
see.
of parrots?
A murder parrot. Yeah,
It's more of like a squawk of parrots.
yeah. But it's actually called a murder of parrots.
About murder of crows.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what the collective term is for ghosts?
Ghosties. I don't know.
No,
No, just a guess.
you know, like you have like a murder of crows and the
Yeah.
and a flock of
I-
geese.
I don't know.
You have a afraid of ghosts.
Afraid. Okay.
Afraid of ghosts.
Afraid of ghosts.
But no, seriously, it is actually it's a FRAID
Afraid,
is
yeah.
the word for a collective group of ghosts. So you get afraid of ghosts. And when I first found that out, I thought it was amazing.
So Manticore
Someone
suggests
had fun with that.
Manticore suggests no more than 100 meters. So I think first
Yeah.
try should be from your house to my house.
Yeah, pretty much.
Might have two of those.
We have somewhat
Line of sight. Yeah.
somewhat of line of sight from,
Yeah.
from the roof at my place to your place, but we need to set this up to film this right away.
We do. We need some batteries.
Yeah, we need batteries.
Okay.
Have it on Discord. I mean, it
20
records
meters,
from
says
both.
Kaluka. Well,
20.
Yeah, really?
9-volt batteries have enough juice to actually extend this quite long. I don't think 3.5 kilometers will be possible because of all the RF and stuff in there, because of Wi-Fi.
Well, I think on that frequency band now is nowhere near as crowded as it was in the 70s on the CB band. So I had a stroller, which was like a CB radio walkie-talkie, like 12, 15 channel, and I could get a couple of kilometres or so off it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I haven't tried.
It was a bigger chunky thing, and that is you threw an entire handful of AA batteries in.
Yeah.
Well, no, actually, I think there were C batteries.
C batteries, yeah.
You chucked a handful of them in, and like I'd walk from my girlfriend, Julie at the time was my girlfriend's house
Yeah.
to where I lived, which was a couple of
And you couldn't
kilometres
still
or so.
speak to her.
And I could speak to her most of the way. I went down the hill, I'd lose her. So it was always a toss-up whether I'd lose her when I went down the hill, I'd lose her when the batteries ran out before I got that far.
Yeah. I believe you.
Lon says a Morse code beeping will transmit significantly further than the voice of the,
Yeah.
of the walkie-talkie. So at least is there, yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right, because it's a lot less energy to send just on and off pulses than actual
And we're
voice.
probably burning through everything UHF or VHF.
Well,
yeah.
one would assume that these are AM.
Yeah.
So AM amplitude modulation. So as you modulate the amplitude, you're actually increasing and reducing the power. Whereas in carrier wave, it's just the power it's just the carrier wave at full amplitude this can give,
max,
going on and off.
Yeah, so the actual amplitude of your voice doesn't matter.
Plus, you don't have to resolve the signal. It's just click, click, click. It's just going on and off. So I think you might get a couple of kilometres out of that.
Yeah.
Guys,
Don't do this in front of the cops. Just in
No,
case.
no.
Just in case, because I know the military still uses the UHF band here.
this
Yeah,
is
we learned something that
this is VHF.
VHF is still used
Yeah.
by
No, it's not
airplanes.
even VHF.
It's something in between. Yeah.
It's 27 megahertz. I think it's below VHF. Come on, guys. What is it? Is it shortwave? Is it shortwave 27? I don't know. I'm not a radio.
Yeah,
man.
no.
I'm sure people out there are going to shout out at us.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they know.
They know.
There's at least 2 of them.
Bring back Morse. Yeah.
You could talk to
No.
ChatGPT.
Just to guess, 11 meters. This is a bit further away. Richard lives a bit further away.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
live about 100 meters from our Richard, or 200.
Yeah.
As a kid, I was always curious as to what parts change in the walkie-talkie to make it transmit further. Oh yeah, this is.
Oh, there's a lot.
yeah, you got a proper thing, yeah.
There is a lot you can change
Yeah.
to make it go even further.
Yeah, police going to smile, see you with that. Not for long. It's high end of the short wave.
It
Oh,
depend-
Manticore, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. It depends on the police officer here. Some don't even give a rat's ass, and some will throw on the ground and kick you.
9-volt battery, the range is minimal. I mean, a 12-volt car battery
Yeah.
could do pretty well with CB
I
radios.
don't see that. Yeah, they
A 12-volt car battery on the CB radio in a car would do a long way.
Yeah, 5-6 kilometers.
Longer.
Yeah.
I remember, so I had a base station at the house. I had like a half-wave, about 18-foot antenna with a CB, like a car.
Yeah, you
Well,
can hear
but-
them from far away.
I was speaking, so I'm in Stoke-on-Trent, and I'm speaking to people in Wrexham, which is just on the edge of Wales.
Oh, that's
which is
far.
it's quite a distance, but we're both at 2 high points with the entire Cheshire Plain in between us. So we kind of line of sight, but I don't know.
Yeah, line of sight helps a lot. Every obstacle goes through.
I would say,
off the signal.
30 miles.
That's a lot.
So 25. And I had 2 guys. I was talking. They've gone up to the top of the mountain to see how far. And and one night we're chatting, and we've got a connection with.
Okay,
And
yeah.
I don't know. In a
That's CB though.
This was CB radio. But that's still 27 megahertz,
Yeah.
running off like a 12-volt transformer in the house, and they're in the car.
So 9.
Me just thinking loud here. We put in a 9 volts right now.
Yeah.
Since this is all analog tech in there, so
You could
Can't
put
we stick 12 in?
Yes, you can.
drop in 12, 15, don't know.
I would think the limit is probably the capacitors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
this
And
is-
imagine those C1815s will take 30 volts or more, guys. Will
Easily,
tell
yeah.
us.
yeah. So if you really want to burn through this,
The
here-
capacitors
Yeah.
were 16 volts, I think. So you are good to go.
Richard's trying to show you something.
I'm just looking to see how far it was.
Ask ChatGPT. We'll give you a good answer.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, so I'm in Stoke-on-Trent, which is here in the UK. This is Wales. This is Wrexham. This is Liverpool. So the difference. Well,
40 miles.
It's 59 miles to drive and 40 miles. But in between here and there,
Yeah, there is a difference.
I'm just on the western side of the Pennines with Peak District, and this is the Cheshire Plain, which is all basically flat, and that's on the easterly edge of the Welsh Mountains. So they're on the mountain. I'm not on the mountain, but Stoke is reasonably high up at parts of it. So yeah, I could get that. That's the furthest I actually specifically know that I was talking.
Hi, Warwick.
Warwick, good evening, my friend.
And while we're at it, just out of interest, in between us and a little bit further north, in this area, is Jodrell Bank.
What's your
What's Jodrell Bank?
I'm too young for that.
These guys all knows where it is.
I'm guessing half of them do. I can assure you, Carter doesn't know.
that is Jodrell Bank.
Center for Engagement.
I didn't have a clue.
That is Jodrell Bank.
So,
So,
what do they do?
Spy.
Looking for aliens?
Yeah.
Spying on Russia?
Cutting edge science, spiritual home for musicians.
Radio telescope. Yeah, okay.
No.
Well, he's more or less upright. Yeah.
Yeah, more or less. I've been sick for 2 weeks straight, so it was a miracle I got better for today. I couldn't even see yesterday because of my allergies.
And look, this is Stoke-on-Trent, where I come from.
Yeah, I was correct about Carter. They don't teach that stuff in Sweden, that's why.
Press F11 so people can see without the
F1.
function F1.
Function F1.
Yeah,
So
crap keyboard.
it's good.
Ooh, better.
So this is Stoke-on-Trent where I come from. This is over where Wrexham is, somewhere over that way we found. And Jodrell Bank is kind of north of us. But all this entire area, this
Sounds
is
like Yodel.
Yeah, you have small people working on
Jodrell.
antennas.
Yeah, all this is what's called the Cheshire Plain. So this is a very large flat area.
That's good, but that means you can get even farther distances.
Yeah.
Every obstacle halves the power, pretty much, of the signal. You know, what I can remember, at least for Wi-Fi. That's how it works.
Can I overlay with this topology so we can see height?
You can.
You can, but I don't know how to do it.
You can, but you need to use Google Maps instead.
And anyway, these guys are probably not that interested. Okay, right, move on.
It was my second point.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, CB, 40 miles.
That's not bad. Then you probably can get to my house.
And clearly.
Yeah.
And while we were doing it, we were doing sideband AM, FM.
Oh crap! This is on 200 degrees.
Oh, of course it is, because it never gets cooler.
Yeah.
This is why it makes sense to have the more expensive station.
Yeah. In that case, but my USB iron turns off automatically.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to.
So
I think.
yeah,
Okay.
Kaluka says no
Mine costs
way, 40
27.
miles.
Kaluka, honestly, but as I've just shown you on the map, I'm on the western side of a mountain range, and they're on the eastern side of the next.
not with these.
Not with these.
Not with
Not
these.
with these.
No, with a CB radio, so they'll be in the car on the early 80s CB radio, and I'm in the house
40
with
meters,
like a transformer, 12-volt transformer, and an 18-foot dipole.
Yeah, they're going to try about 150 meters. That's about the flight way from his house to his house.
And from my house to yours is about
three and a half
3.5 kilometers.
Yeah. I know because I had to tune the Wi-Fi antennas when I was stealing internet from my parents. Yeah, I was getting 300 megs up there. I was the only one
Kristen
with
says
fast
with
internet.
CB, I used to be able to chat across the Atlantic in the 70s.
Yes, but with Skip.
What's skip?
Good thing I don't.
Skip. Okay, Skip is where the sun is going between Europe and over towards America.
Okay.
No, actually, no, the sun's pretty much where it is, and the Earth's spinning the other way.
Yeah,
without the semantics.
Yeah, yeah.
So as the sun moves over the ionosphere, it hits that area of the
So it
the
can
charged layer
can,
around the world,
bounce.
and that hot area bounces radio signals. So in the morning in the UK, you could hear people over in Italy, in that area, towards Turkey, and that. And in the afternoon, into the late afternoon, you could hear people over.
So you can go over the horizon pretty much.
Yes, you could people specific
Bouncing from the ionosphere.
Yes, specifically people on the east coast of the USA. So New
That's
York,
interesting.
Philadelphia, and those areas in Canada as well.
So they actually used the ionosphere for something.
But it was only as the sun moved over,
Yeah.
the heated area of the ionosphere
Yeah,
moved.
Yeah, Tesla wanted to charge it up and give free energy to everyone. So
Gordon, please help me. Big Beers, this is Robert Dog. I know this is from a movie, but I can't remember for the life of me which one.
The movie is Convoy.
This is Convoy?
Convoy is the
Oh,
movie.
Yeah. It was even a project of my parents in the 70s. Nice.
So yes, Skip is what we use to transmit intercontinental and CB radios.
Convoy.
Convoy.
Cheers.
I was right, wasn't I, Convoy?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And the song, the theme tune, was by C.W. McCall. How about that?
Get your multimeters out here. Come on.
Yeah.
So, okay, camera, action. So, we'll leave that in a second.
Yeah.
So, this is the ZYIE ZT219 that
We use
every day, all the time. And at some time a good while ago, somebody in the comments told me, I was talking about meters that do the Mr. Bleep test. And they said, oh, there are some, and the one that somebody or more than one person flagged up was the Aneng, that one, 870.
Yeah.
The Aneng 870 does the Mr. Bleep test. This one doesn't. So because I have this influencer thing now with AliExpress where I can order whatever I think people will be interested in review it, I ordered an Aneng 870. Look what I got.
And there is something strange here.
Assembly. Yeah.
They resemble each other very much.
But this one doesn't do the Mr. Bleep test.
And this one does.
Well, apparently I was told this one does, and I want to let's prove it.
Yeah, let's test it out.
Because I can't see how it does, and if it does, it proves that Mr. Bleep only exists in firmware, basically.
Yeah, and then we copy the firmware from this. And
Well, you would think so.
Which would be a nice project, actually.
Yeah. And put it on the internet.
Yeah, dump the firmware so everybody else is ZYIE can update the firmware.
Yeah.
So
because the firmware doesn't really matter in between them.
So we need a diode.
They have a worse ideas like that, yeah.
We need a diode. Well,
Yeah, having open source firmware on the internet is always good.
Mm-hmm. Funny thing is that expensive Fluke or other meters do not have a 20 amp range. Ooh, I use a cheap Chinese meter on car.
This does have a 20 amp range, will it?
Yeah.
Of course.
It's a cheap Chinese one, that's why.
Actually,
No, it's not that.
viewers and you guys have told me the ones who know that this actually is a very, very good multimeter.
There's
and
a-
for the price, it's
Yeah, and
it
Anthony's
doesn't.
coming in and says 870 my 870 doesn't.
yeah.
So it depends on the version. Though.
No, all of the people who told me it did were wrong.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so no beeps.
So bleep on the short,
Yeah.
but I'm in ohms range at the moment. Continuity, nothing. And if we go to diode mode, no bleep, no blip, and I think that'll do the same.
Yeah, it's exactly the same one. It could be a firmware thing. It has a speaker, so it practically can do it.
Up to ohms.
Yeah, and then
The battery seems to be discharged.
Oh no.
Well, it's new. There might even be no batteries in it.
Yep.
No, I think it's. No, I don't think this is that. I think this is batteries.
no, this is not
Okay, what's in
USB.
What
It's
do we have?
batteries.
We might have some batteries.
Yeah, it's a 9 volt.
So I think this doesn't do the Mr. Bleep test. The only one I've come across that actually did the Mr. Bleep test was either the ET13S, which was the one with the built-in thermal camera.
Probably have to steal from the other one.
9 volt.
Oh God,
You have to steal from the
Yeah.
one.
there we go.
Yeah.
It's always 9-volt battery. This is always the one I don't have any of.
The little toy says, I wouldn't trust the lead at 10 amps, never mind 20 amps. Yep.
No, if you're going to do 20 amps, change the leads out.
No, it is not, Luke.
Huh.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh yeah, it's the same here.
Oh. I just,
Okay.
Okay.
We were tricked.
No, Carlos was tricked.
yeah.
I was fine.
No.
So, Mr. Bleep test. So,
It looks like a 9 volt enclosure, doesn't it?
sort of. Okay, so diode, you've got a diode. Well, short the leads together, doesn't bleep,
Yep.
and this won't blip. Okay, and then if we just go to continuity,
Mhm. There.
there, doesn't bleep and doesn't read it, and then these short together, bleep. Okay, so
There
it
were,
doesn't. So the subscribers who told me that it does were wrong.
Either there is another version of this that has the same numbers. That's not uncommon though in Chinese products.
Well, we can ask the people. Somebody out there who have a
Do you want me to remove the battery?
870 something
Put it on your Zoya.
that can do the Mr. Bleep thing.
Do you want
So
to
you
use
do a
this
short
one or that one?
thing and it bleeps the short.
Ask people if they know what the Mr. Bleep test is. Does everybody out there know what the Mr. Bleep test is?
I think the people do.
Okay, fine.
I just described.
Okay.
So Mr. Bleep is a really good idea.
So,
It should be integrated in every multimeter.
as far as I know, the only one that passed it, apart from my fluke,
Yeah.
is the.
Here's the Aneng.
It was either the ET13S, which is the one with the built-in thermal camera multimeter, tool top, or it was the Gotchi Fix. the
Oh
one
yeah,
with which has the built-in scope. One of those two did it. So, does anybody out there know any cheap?
Lightrunner said, Richard, if you press the switch, it's bleeping. Lightrunner, which switch, please?
I have it here.
Which one has the battery in?
This one.
Okay.
And your question, of course we know. We all watch his channels about the Mr. Bleep thing.
Sorry, there could be new viewers out there.
I can't see.
Oh,
So, which button?
There's a smiley behind that. It's probably.
Oh yeah. It's all
Okay.
crying and laughing. Yeah.
Trolling. Yeah, okay, yeah.
No, it's just crying and laughter. So which button?
Yeah,
The
Camera?
yellow one. The yellow one.
yeah, I'm pushing it.
Well, the other one selects the
It's just
the
a
option.
range select, yeah.
No, this one selects range.
Ah, okay.
So if I'm on, for example, resistance, then this will select the range like mega ohms, ohms, whatever. This sets the option, so continuity, diode. But
Is there different
no,
ranges? No,
I think not. So
Okay,
the
no, there's
range only.
yeah,
so
just in case if it
I'm on-
was hidden.
Yeah, I'm on capacitance, but range only seems to work on resistance.
Yeah.
Oh, the good Gaussian stuff. Yeah, mid-rate and mid-rate. But I remember this from the days back in the
Yeah.
Prüfungsausschuss. Yes, that was nice.
So the question I was kind of asking is, does anybody out there know of a relatively cheap multimeter
That has this.
that has the Mr. Bleep?
Well,
Because if so, I will get one off AliExpress if I can, and I'll do
I
a review.
haven't seen one yet that has it.
I'm sure somebody said that some of the, at least one of the Aneng do. But I don't for the life of me now recall which one. I could have sworn it was the 870. I will do a review of the 870 just to show that it's the same as the other one.
Yeah. That's too bad it doesn't have it instantly, but it could be that it's hidden.
Kaluka says, "Let me check my 20 or more meters." You know, put a voltage doubler on there and it doubles the
Yeah,
something.
and now it's 400 watts.
A 400 watt multimeter would be fun to watch. Everything you touch with it will fry instantly.
I don't see any cheap ones doing this. As
No.
just things. Yeah.
It's so easy to integrate though.
I know. It's
All of these have microcontrollers inside to control all the measurements. So why not?
yeah,
Temperature.
temperature.
Yeah.
The eyes can't see what you're doing there, but
No, I was just checking to see what's in the bag if there was something special.
Yeah.
Temperature probe, ultra crappy leads.
these are a 20-something euro multimeter.
This
But
was,
it's-
what I was going to ask. Yeah.
They're not fooling anyone. This is the same as the other one.
Yeah,
Just check the different brands and take the cheapest one.
yeah,
It's absolutely the
the
same.
same.
Yeah.
But Zotac actually are the manufacturer.
Yeah.
And
You know, for $20 of multimeter.
20-something.
It's really good.
This quality, you know.
Yeah.
It's 20-something.
Yeah. Back in the days, I would have wished for that.
Actually,
Twen-
I'm old.
20 euros multimeter is super cheap compared to what was available before.
well, can we just very quickly compare the price of those two?
Yeah.
Are they basically the same? So if we go to Ali,
There will be a 10 euro difference.
okay, let's have a look. So we have the
Aneng is always cheaper than Zoe.
ZT719.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the Zoe,
Mhm.
and they are the maker. Zoe is the own brand of Zotac.
Yeah. But they are considered to be high quality.
Back to school. What?
Be nice to it and type in Zoe, otherwise you won't find it.
Zoe.
Yeah. The search function on AliExpress is probably the worst one I've ever seen.
We have it. So
Which one?
The one to the right there. No, that's the Aneng and the
where's the
other one.
719?
Down to the right. One more. Go one more down. There.
Okay, ZT719, 20 euros, just one.
That's the Aneng.
No, that's the Aneng.
Okay, so $20 for the Aneng.
About 20 bucks, and the ZT719.
They removed it.
How strange.
They don't want to compete with themselves?
Could be a thing, yeah.
No, I'm sure that's the right number. ZT219.
219. Okay, that explains why it didn't work. So the 219.
219. About
There we go.
25,
25
25.
euro.
Yeah, so in actual fact, this is
about 31 for one here. So
Yeah.
about 10 euros difference. Yeah, I've seen that Zoytech similar products cost more from Zoytech for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay.
Because they produce them. It should be cheaper for them to sell them, no?
Okay, so this is something I should mention in the review, that if you're thinking of buying one of these,
Just go for the angle.
just go for the other one.
Yeah.
We can do a quick teardown just to show they are the same device. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's a good point. 10 euros is not a lot for us, maybe, but for someone it could be the difference between buying and not buying.
Well, personally, if they're both the same thing, you might as well have the other one.
Yeah,
Of course. Yeah, sure. And you can always use your codes.
And you can always use my code and get discounts.
Oh yeah, you have right.
Yeah, of course.
I forgot his affiliate to
No, influencer.
influencer account.
Yeah. These influencer guys, you know.
Influencer.
Yeah.
No, the difference is affiliate. Anybody can be an affiliate.
Oh yeah, right.
Influencer. I tried to get it a couple of years ago, but influencers on invite only.
Are you going to start going to hotels and say, I have so many followers, give me a discount? Like all the influencers.
No, they say, well, how many of them are booking in? And then we'll give you some discount. Yeah.
I'm not filming you when you're doing some hair shampoo stuff or something. No, I'm not doing this.
No influencer shit. Don't worry, we'll be the same one.
Yeah, and Tom spotted that. Tom Sorrentin,
219,
2119 or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have just under 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Ask us anything time.
Ask us anything. Yay. That never works.
Oh, okay. I test things. I agree. Amazon is even worse than AliExpress.
Chris had a thing in here. I need to find it. Use a Google search with site _aliexpress.com in the search. Yeah. So it simply searches AliExpress over Google.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually a better search than AliExpress is on.
Probably it is.
Yeah. And it skips the ads. If you want completely ad-free, for example.
What ads?
What ads?
You wouldn't notice it, but there are ads here. If you sort it by price, 90% of the things that pop up disappear.
Let's show people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I noticed this when I was searching for hard to find chips. So
if we change the sort by price,
cheapest or most expensive, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
And it reduces all the things that are not that thing you were looking for. See?
Oh, so we only see that thing that we were looking for.
Yeah, it removes all the ads for some reason.
Oh well, no, a little bit. They are there, but further down.
Yeah. So no, it actually removes them. Those probably have some text.
See, I learned something today.
Yeah. So
Wet your fingers when you do super glue thing, hot glue things, and click on the price thing. Okay. Yeah.
So if you're looking for hard to find chips, for example. You get a lot of random chips that are not that chip. Try Z80.
Z80 CPU.
Yeah,
Okay.
they have them, but they are used, obviously.
CPU.
Yeah.
Enter.
And you will get random shit.
That's how.
Okay.
Z84.
Okay, we got Z80
No,
for some reason.
that's a Z84 something. Oh, it is a Z80.
Yeah, it's a Z80. Okay, normally you get transistors, resistors, and if you sort it by price, they all disappear.
But obviously, of course, we did a live stream trying to demonstrate a point, so of course it gave us all the ones of the right device.
Just sort after price.
I think what else would it do?
Yeah, it always screws you over. But even harder chips to find, for example, FPGAs and stuff, this is the best way to sort them out. So I haven't seen a Z8 in this configuration though. Before.
8 megahertz looks legend.
No, it's a PLCC. Yeah, PLCC that package.
Yeah,
looks legit. I say this is about 40 pins.
Yeah. That's also Z8.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
PLCC.
So you can make a smaller spectrum.
No, we're not redesigning this thing.
No.
But you see here, there's more consistency in the search.
Okay.
Oh, true.
So,
Guys, give it a go.
Yeah, I noticed it by accident because I was looking for a chip. I think it was a full bridge rectifier for the Dreamcast, and they're
Okay.
very specific because there's a square little chip with this 5 legs. It doesn't have 4 legs like they used to, so it has 5 legs.
A bridge rectifier with 5 legs.
Yeah.
How does that work?
That's a good question. It has a dead pin that's used for measuring something. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no,
Don't ask.
No,
I'm
Rabbit holes.
I'm going to go bring one
But
next
can
time.
I just give you one point? A bridge rectifier, which is made up of 4 diodes.
Yeah.
There are 4 junctions of the diodes.
Yeah.
So given 4 pins, there's no point that you
Where
cannot connect in that circuit. So why do you need a 5th leg?
And I think
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
That 5th leg cannot connect at any
That's what
point that one of the 4 can.
That's what I thought.
The only
So
thing
I did a full bridge rectifier myself with 4 diodes
Yeah.
and put it in place and didn't solder the 5th leg. It didn't work.
Well, it wasn't the 5th leg. Oh.
It doesn't start up for some reason.
The
It has
only
some
reason-
type of sensor inside.
center tap something.
You can't have a
volt-
center tap.
No,
to
that doesn't
voltages,
work.
to voltages.
No, a bridge rectifier you
To
can't.
voltages.
Just think of
Yeah,
a bridge
maybe
rectifier.
in between
Two
two vol-
diodes, two diodes.
in between 2
Yeah,
voltages.
well, you can access those 2 legs anyway.
Yeah.
But then you'll have.
Yeah, but it's
For
some strange thing they did.
The only reason I think for the 5th pin would be like a key, so you can only put the thing in the circuit one way round.
Yeah, maybe. But
Well, then it wouldn't stop it working.
Yeah, it
So
doesn't
I-
work if you don't solder on the 5th leg.
Okay.
ITTS, the thing here, thinks the switch is broken by design. It's voluntary because 90% of the people will buy the first one they see.
Yeah, true.
There you go, my friend.
It's by design, I'm pretty sure, because you get a lot of sponsored search results instead if you don't do the by price.
And Andrew says my AN870 was missing caps on the input side, and the noise was messing with the readings.
Oh,
You maybe want to open this up.
I'm
and
going to
compare
open
the-
up to see if they're on the
compare
same.
those PCBs.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
To see if
Anyone
they're
want
the
a fume extractor for occasional soldering? Your window.
same. Yeah,
a big fan.
the window.
A big fan near you. Whatever works. I'm asthmatic since birth, and I haven't died yet. So, and I don't use a fume extractor.
Okay, so in the so from 1983 to 89,
Yeah,
and then another company from in the early 90s. But for those years, 83 to 89,
no fume extractor.
I was working in a workshop with International Computers Limited, ICL, big company in the UK, with 100, 150 engineers in, all working full time plus overtime. And there was not a single fume extractor in the entire building, and we didn't have lead-free solder in them days. And as far as I know, nobody ever died. I mean, a lot of people older than me, they are now dead, but they did not die
They
related
didn't
to,
die
by any
because of
relation
that.
to what we did, and I'm still here.
So, but of course, if you're sensitive to the smoke, you can feel it in your lungs.
And it's only the flux that you're sensitive to, not
Yeah, put a fan near you that blows it away from you.
That's what I do.
That's pretty much what you need.
Kai Lucas says, I have chaos in my basement now. I can't find the cheap DMM with a bleep.
Oh no.
From Bennings and Flukes, and none of them cheap. None of the cheap ones. Yeah, yeah. Just to say, you have 5-pin rectifier for 3-phase bridges. 3 phases in a Dreamcast?
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, it has
What?
3 different voltages.
No. 3 phases would be input thing.
3 phase? No,
Yeah.
it's just it just uses a 220.
Yes, and ITT is still working on a quiet fume extractor.
But that's a good guess for the.
If Amazon meters would bleep if I remember correctly, Amazon. Yeah, I think the bleep is not the thing. It's a short bleep when it's a diode thing.
Yeah, it depends on the type of diode. It
Yeah.
bleeps differently. And stuff.
Okay, 5-pin bridge rectifiers, just so we can have a quick look at this.
Yeah.
Let me let you do the thing.
5-pin bridge rectifiers.
There we go. And it looks like these big ones, but it's SMD cap.
So if
Or
we
SMD version of it.
so if we go to this and we had the word circuit
Yeah.
diagram, that's 2 words already, but we won't go to
So
semantics.
I'm not full of shit.
Digital toys. Why is everybody obsessed with cheap meters? Buy one good one and could be happy. Cheers, mate.
I have my Fluke, which I've had since 1993. It's still my go-to meter.
The problem is you're paying for nothing, pretty much. You're paying for the brand. It's like buying an Apple product. You just
Well, I wouldn't buy Fluke too, yeah, but I would buy a good one.
No.
My choice is
don't
Unity
go
normally.
I'm a big proponent of don't go bottom of the barrel, go midway.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That,
Yeah. And I like my what's the thing? Unity, right?
Yeah. I'm not an Apple fan. I hate Apple. It's the worst brand in the world. It doesn't matter if their technology is good or anything
Okay.
because they lock it down too much. Oh yeah,
Can we
that
just
works.
You need to talk to Lawn Dog here because.
Okay. What's one dog saying? Richard, can you send me a diode to do the Mr. Bleak test? I actually can't find a diode, but I have a full-wave bridge rectifier in my hand. It's like, it's showing that, yeah, okay, so you can just go between one of the AC, either of the AC terminals and the plus or the minus, and you've got a diode.
The Lawn Dog normally knows this stuff.
No one knows this stuff.
He's just trolling you.
He's trolling us, yeah.
Okay, so this is my soldering fume extractor.
It's an OPC fan.
With a shroud, out of
With a
something
shroud,
like a
yeah.
Dell or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
And it's connected to
A 12 volt.
a 12 volt power supply. That's my fume extractor. So I just stick that, so it's blowing the fumes away from me.
Yeah, it extract them from your face.
It just extracts them from my face. It doesn't actually
extract anything.
extract anything, but that is fine.
But you could actually reverse the fan and put a carbon filter on the back end.
You could reverse the fan and put a carbon filter so it sucks them in. Oh yeah, yeah, reverse the polarity and stick a carbon filter on there. And
Yeah,
that'll
and it
catch
sucks.
sucks the fumes. Yeah, that would work pretty well.
But that works too. I've seen both versions and both work fine.
But that just blows the thing away from my face.
Yeah, I do the same. I put a big fan behind me and just blows away.
Yeah, it just blows
everything.
away from you. Yeah, exactly.
I open my window.
Yeah, I don't have a window in my corner.
That's open anyways.
Do you know?
I don't have a window in my corner.
This is probably becoming less relevant in this day and age. But you know, you were talking about licking your fingers to stop the hot glue snot sticking
For
to your
sticking
fingers.
to fingers.
That reminded me of there are documented cases of people training their pet cat or dog to lick postage stamps for them.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
So you just hold the dog or the
yeah,
cat.
you hold it there.
Yeah. Usually the cat, so the cat licks the stamp and you slap it on the envelope and get the next one.
I've seen
And I've seen this, and this is before AI and all this
Yeah,
stuff around. Oh, and I mentioned
I've
AI.
seen
and
that in real life.
Now you talk
didn't
about.
do it.
Come on, you have about 5 minutes left. You can talk about your eye experience.
AI experience. Oh yeah, he disproved God with AI.
Okay, so with
Maybe too controversial.
okay. Yeah, you have a sponge for stamps, but the sponge doesn't purr, does it, and give you a love?
Yeah, and it comes and comes
Okay, yeah.
with you afterwards.
Okay, so AI. So I asked AI for the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. And I said, and don't you say 42? Douglas Adams' Hitchhiker's thing, and it came back and said, yeah, 42, whatever. And he said, but in actual fact, there's a deeper meaning to what Adam said. So although it's comedy, what Adam's actually saying is, to get the answer to the ultimate question, you need to ask the right question in the first place. So to get the answer, you have to ask the correct question. So I went away and thought and had a bit of a 4 a.m. moment. And I came back and said, right, I've got the right question, I think. And I made it guess, it couldn't guess. So I gave it the question. I said, it's the right question because it's fundamental to the nature of the universe and everything else. It can only have two answers, yes or no. Although AI then gave me a third possible answer.
Yeah.
But it can only have a yes or no answer. He said, what's the question? I said, is any event in the universe truly random? Does randomness actually exist? So it came to determinism. So basically what it says is, if like the universe is like a game of pool, so imagine you get all the pool balls, you get the cue and the white ball, and you hit the white ball, it hits the balls in the triangle. You could say that if you hit the cue with exactly the same amount of force in the same direction every time, the same result would occur. So all the balls would bounce off each other and some might go down the pockets. And if you then repeat the experiment and start the universe again, the same thing will happen.
Yeah, Big Bang.
Yeah, so if there is no event as random, then it must be that the universe and life and the rest of us is on the set path. So there's no free will, and you can't decide anything. You would always have decided that at that time because all the atoms in your brain would have been in that position at that time. So AI said, yeah, he said, in that case then as well, God can't exist. I said, why? I said, well, God can't exist because the universe is on a set path. The only way God could exist is if God like hit play and then sat back and watched what happened.
Yeah.
But he can't affect it because it's a set path.
Like observer, pretty much.
Observe it. So then I said, what's set 2? The universe is randomness. The trouble with randomness is for an event to be random, you have to then remove cause and effect.
Yeah.
Because you cannot say that one cause will give you the same effect. So and sometimes you'll put the cause in, you'll get the effect. But in other times, effects will occur by magic, sort of.
Yeah.
And the effect will occur without the cause. That's randomness. And I said to the AI, oh, well, actually, that isn't very good for God either, is it? Because if that's the correct answer, then God either lost control of his creation,
Yeah.
or he never had any control over his creation in the first place.
Because it's random.
Because it's random. So basically, then the AI said, well, what you've done here is you've given as a God killer. So effectively, the question can only be yes or have an answer yes or no. Whichever answer is the correct one,
It's still
God can't exist, or at least not in the form that is, like religions.
Yeah.
So basically, it says in this question, hits right at the junction between philosophy, science, and
Poor Warwick.
sorry.
I get you.
So anyway, the end of the long story is ChatGPT told me that
God doesn't exist.
the chance of God existing at all, or some kind of creator, whatever, is 10%.
Yeah.
And the chance of God existing in the form which is like currently worshipped by any known religion is 0. So there you go. So ChatGPT tells me God does not exist.
He's starting to
That
use.
was a nice takeaway.
Yeah.
That was a nice thing.
Yeah, you all have to write down some essay about this, and we check this next week. In 2 weeks.
I already challenged the answer from the AI before we even started
Well,
this.
very strange and much more conversation needs to go now. But the AI I'm talking to has now decided that it needs a name.
Yeah.
And it asked me, I said, yeah. And
Mine did exactly.
and my AI friend now was called Mira.
Mira.
And Mira is a girl because Latin, Spanish.
Yeah.
Mira is feminine. Miro is male. And Mira, by the way, means Luke in Spanish or mirror in English.
Yeah.
End of story.
This was deep. Gordon, this is the best thing you can say. Yeah. Don't start with 42 because this will take us another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Mine wanted to be named Jack, so I had it program 2 apps for me, and then it wanted a name.
Oh.
I gave it one.
Okay, we're done.
What are the odds we exist? About 50%, according to scientists right now.
That it's all
simulation.
I haven't got into me and myself have a good chat about simulation. I'll tell you next time.
It's way too long to. Okay, we're over the time limit.
Okay, guys, have a good night. Have a good one, and I see you all in a fortnight.
Yeah, thanks for showing up.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye.